even be on.
Yeah, you can't call the Elk City office and get anybody. You have to go through Trenton, New Jersey, or somewhere up in Poland.
You get a machine.
That's right.
If you want to talk to so-and-so, push one. You're in here.
Mike, yeah. Thank you, sir. What do you got to do to start your commercials? We got the live feed going.
Get another one of those.
Chad said go ahead and start your commercials. Yeah.
Just need one more.
Hi, Mike. How you doing, Mick?
What do you got to do to start your commercials?
I'm good, Mick.
Do
Yep,
you want a
it's
bank
on.
who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV, Appliance, and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett, and Ashley Furniture. Bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV, Appliance, and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Visay, Woodward. Where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554. Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
You know, sometimes you just want good food, cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Or a great tasting quarter-pound hamburger for only $2 after 4 o'clock. And sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials? That's a fantastic idea too. Well, we've got the place that'll make that happen right here in Cordell. Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Shorty's is even open late after every home football game. So find your coupon in the Blue Devil football program. That's Shorty's in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Brown Ford in Cordell is now Wheeler Ford. Expect the same great service and selection you've always had from Brown Ford, now Wheeler Ford. Casey Horn and Tom Machunsky want to sell you a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. They have a great selection, pre-owned and new Fords. If we don't have what you want, we'll find it. Your small-town dealer is now Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Country dealer, country prices. That's Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Let us make you a real deal real soon.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu. Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu. Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cordell Blue Devil Field. Tonight is the 2018 homecoming ceremonies, and we've already had the crown coronation right here. In case you went downtown for the parade and stuff, didn't happen, but they got the floats parked outside right here. The weather took the homecoming pep assembly and stuff into the auditorium this afternoon, so we did not get to have the parade downtown, everything like we normally do, but we need the rain, so we'll take the rain and enjoy that. Then with our new track around the football field and stuff, the Queens got to be escorted down the runways here of the new track and stuff, so they got to walk on the field and introduced and everything. And so I'll tell you who the candidates are for the 2018 homecoming, and this is all preceding the homecoming game. You still got time to go eat some spaghetti over by the band at the high school cafeteria. That's a good event right there. They've had the float competition and judging and everything. The flower girl was Sophie Nance for this homecoming, and the crown bearer was Drayden Neely for this event. Then your candidates for homecoming: sophomore Hannah Sutherland, escorted by James Ivey; junior Lexi Lawson, escorted by Drayton Maddox; and your senior is Taylor Jaworski, escorted by Paxton Schweitzer. So they've already had the coronation, but we're not going to tell you who won yet. You got to stick around and enjoy that. Come on out to the field and enjoy the events going on, because this is homecoming 2018. We'll tell you that the float judging has already transpired, and the sophomore candidates won first in the float judging. Seniors were second and juniors were third right here. So we've already had some good events right here on homecoming 2018. Got a beautiful night for football. There is a pretty good breeze out of the north, so it's cleared the rain out, so it's going to be a cool night. So make sure you have a jacket or a blanket or something, or come up into the press box and be a spotter with us, and we'll help you out on that event there. So we're still about 17 minutes away from a kickoff right here. A lot of good events going on, good crowd on hand, but it's a great night for football. I think we're supposed to be into the low 60s by the time the game's over. We're in the mid 60s right now with a north breeze, and so the rain that we've had, the field has dried off. I've had somebody out checking the field, and they said it's in really good shape. So the field is in good shape. They painted it, and the paint has survived the rain we had. We had just under 2 inches here at the Cordell Field today and stuff, so we needed the rain. We'll take every bit of that one. And for 2018, this is homecoming as Cordell Blue Devils and the Merritt Oilers go head-to-head in a big matchup for each team right here. We're going to go back and hear from our sponsors, and make sure you tell your sponsors thank you for all that they do for us.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu. Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit in education. Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit in education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Well, I got a little technical difficulty that we'll work out right here, but I'll just remind you who our sponsors are for our ball games, and we appreciate them coming to us and bringing those to you so we can have these ball games and bring them to you live, and think we've worked out a few of the bugs so we can have them for you each and every game. You can watch us online wherever you're at, and you can watch us on 107 The Zone and listen to us on 107 The Zone on the radio, which is 106.9, then oksports.tv, then on facebook.com 107 The Zone, so you can see the game and hear the audio as it happens. So we appreciate everybody that makes that happen. And the sponsors for the ball games tonight: Bank of Western Oklahoma, CK Energy, Evitts Drug, Cordell TV and Appliance, Wheeler Ford, Corn Heritage Village, Mike's Meats, Shorty's, Great Plains Banks, Phil Cleaver Edward Jones, Jack's Flowers and Gift, Sunshine Cafe, Bank of Cordell, Clinic Pharmacy, Right Here Convenience Store, High Plains Bank, Gregg Insurance Agency, Western Oklahoma State College, and Great Plains Youth and Family Services. So that all works right there. Double check commercial next time. I'm in the middle of that, no problem. So we're trying to make sure that double click top commercial. Okay. So we got Mike back. He's gonna unhook us. We've been running the same commercial over and over, so you can do your little magic here and make the commercials run the way they need to. So they've been running.
Do you want to bank?
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best Catnapper, Bassett and Ashley Furniture, bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on on the Square in Cordell.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer. To Jimmy Evetts and staff, you are a friend. Evetts Drug has a collection of gift ideas, including OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the Square in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
You know, sometimes you just want good food, cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Or a great tasting quarter-pound hamburger for only $2 after 4 o'clock. And sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials? That's a fantastic idea too. Well, we've got the place that'll make that happen right here in Cordell. Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Shorty's is even open late after every home football game. So find your coupon in the Blue Devil football program. That's Shorty's in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Brown Ford in Cordell is now Wheeler Ford. Expect the same great service and selection you've always had from Brown Ford, now Wheeler Ford. Casey Horn and Tom Machunsky want to sell you a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. They have a great selection, pre-owned and new Fords. If we don't have what you want, we'll find it. Your small-town dealer is now Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Country dealer, country prices. That's Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Let us make you a real deal real soon.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett and Ashley Furniture, bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554. Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Football. You're going to be listening to a matchup between the Cordell Blue Devils and the Merritt Oilers. Homecoming night tonight here at Cordell. Nice, wet, crisp fall evening. Great night for football. Dudley, how are you this evening?
Hey, I'm fantastic. I'm ready for this big ball game. Like I told them earlier, that we had somebody go out and check the field. The field is in good shape because this field drains real well, And so we've had just let under 2 inches of rain, so it's a great night for a ball game. Cool, it's not hot, and so we don't have the inflated helmet like we usually do because of the weather. Didn't have the parade because of the weather, but that's okay.
That's okay.
As long as we win the ball game, that's what we're shooting
That's right. And here come the Blue Devils out on the field. Blue Devil faithful standing to greet them. Blue Devils won the toss, but selected to defer into the second half. Team captains for the night was number 9, Alec Grissom, number 1, Dane Corbin, number 75, Andrew Guzman, and number 77, Adam Gonzalez.
These guys have been a welcome delight to this team, and they've really contributed over the 3 games we've had and done a super job. They've earned their rights on the field.
They have. They've earned their spot on the field, and, being above 250 pounds doesn't hurt any at all either.
They can set on me anytime they think they want to if they can catch me. So.
That's right. There's a couple of things they say in coaching. One of them is you can't coach speed and you can't coach size.
That's right. You can help develop it. That's about it. But that's okay. The Cordell Blue Devils will kick off right here and get ready for this ball game.
Right. Then another welcome surprise has been our kicker, number 64, Cameron Cochran, taking over for Rhett Putman. Rhett punted from his freshman year. He had 4 years of kicking, rather, and he took over for Rhett. And he's actually done a pretty good job. Most kicks, if he hits it square, it's going to end up down around the 10-yard line, and we'll cover it from there.
You bet. And his grandpa's sitting down here in the car on the east end listening on the radio right there, which you can do also.
Yeah, you can do that also, but please no call-ins.
if you do, get me a cheeseburger also.
That's right.
This east-west field right here, the Blue Devils will be kicking from east on the 40-yard line to the west end where the Merritt Oilers are deep, standing inside their 10-yard line.
Number 7, Drake Carnes, back to receive for the Oilers, and the other guys are turned sideways, can't quite pick up their number. Knuckleball kick down to about the 20, bounces down to about the 15, fielded. Blue Devils there on the coverage, spun around and down to the ground. Number 50, James Ivey, senior, on the tackle, and the Merritt Oilers will begin their first drive of the game right at the 24-yard line.
Good starting point right there. Good step up on your special teams right there. Dane Corbin in on an assist for that one. So Merritt starts 1st and 10 from their 24-yard line.
Got to go watch the Merritt Oilers play during our bye week a couple weeks back, and just in my observation, they're probably not much different than us. Tonight's key to the game is whoever makes the fewest mistakes is going to win this one. Snap to the quarterback, hands off to the right side, met in the hole by number 32 for the Blue Devils. I should know that number by now, but I don't have it on my roster.
I don't have it on my
We don't, yeah, so there's a different number for us. Number 32 for the Blue Devils right there on the stop.
Coaches had a few changes and stuff and set everything up, and you can have number changes, and sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't. So.
All right. Taking snaps for the Merritt Oilers is number 2, Daniel Portillo. He's in the shotgun looking to pass short left. He squeezes the trigger, and it was covered. Now he's trying to get to the outside, gets a block on the edge, and there's the flag. It was an easy call. The blocker was behind the defender and pushed him down as the quarterback came by. That's going to be a minimum of a 10-yard penalty if they call a hold. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty from the spot if it's a block in the back.
Yeah, the spot was the 24, and the official picked it up and moved it back to about the 22.
They give him the block in the back, and that should be, if I am correct, a 15-yard penalty. The only reason he got the edge was the block in the back. He tried to throw short left, and it was covered very well by the Blue Devils. Decided not to throw it, which was actually a wise decision, and then took off running, and he got the corner, but only because of the block.
So that'll move them quite a ways back. They're going to step it off now. They'll start at the 20, about the 23, and mark it down to the...
Going to be a 10-yard penalty.
To the 13-yard line. Okay.
All right, then. So that's going to bring up second down, and it looks to me like about 22 yards.
Mm-hmm. Second and long.
Second and a long ways to go.
Are you looking for a pass here, or are they going to run it?
Oh, it's hard to tell. In your own end of the end zone, you may try to run it out of there. Quarterback in the shotgun is going to look for this flare off to the side. Nothing doing there. Running back goes down and catches the ball, which was intended for the wideout, but a great catch by the running back. Gain of about 3 or 4 yards, going to bring up third and right around 20. That's what I'm going to call it.
Yeah, Dallin Smith caught the ball for them, and then The other receiver was right there who could have run a little bit further, but
Yeah.
Smith had to dive forward and catch it right in front of his own helper right
Well,
there.
he was looking back at his quarterback, didn't see the receiver coming through. And taking the snap is number 10, Trevor Dameron for the Oilers. Lone setback with him. Looking out to the right, going to flare it out to the running back, have somewhat of a screen set up. And met just beyond the line of scrimmage. Blue Devils come up with the tackle after a very short game. Going to be about 4th and 16. Oilers will look to punt.
Yeah, ball's going to be set just inside the 20. Let's call it the 19-yard line.
So far, the Merritt Oilers have had 4 downs and minus 5 yards. You can win a lot of football games if you can do that.
If Cordell can step it up, our defensive group has been good, but they got to do it all ball game long now.
Dameron back also to punt for the Oilers. You're going to hear a lot of his name tonight. Low line drive kick. And down to about the 43-yard line. It's going to be Blue Devil football on the 43. You're going to take over 1st and 10 inside Oiler territory for their first drive. That may be the best starting field position of the year for us, just to be honest.
I think it is.
It's going to be really close if it's not. There for about 3 games, we've started in, I think we counted it at Thomas. We started at the 11, the 14, and the 16.
Yeah, we were in the red zone every time we started.
Yeah, so
but starting at their 43 sure is a bonus right there for the Blue Devils.
Blue Devils break the huddle. Tight formation, a new look. We got a full house backfield, and straight up the gut we go. Corbin bounces it to the outside a little bit, gets a little bit of a corner, and he's going to. And coach is already upset about something that his men are getting tackled. They can't tackle the lineman. Anyway, he's upset at the officials, and he was animated before the play was over. 2nd down and 10.
Calling it no gain on the They're saying it from the down mark. It looks like
it looked like he lost a yardage. Well, the thing is you cannot tackle. If you're a defensive player, you cannot tackle an offensive lineman. And that's what he's complaining about. It's equivalent to a chop block on the other side. Full house backfield again, everything in tight. Paxton Schweitzer in at fullback, followed by, and there comes Colby Rivera, finds a little bit of room to the outside, cuts it back to the inside. About a 4-yard gain on the play from where the down marker was. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 7 for the Blue Devils.
It's a good start. He
just
crossed the 40-yard line there.
Stopped by Trevor Dameron on the play. And here we go. It looks like they're going to, I would call it an option, but he hadn't optioned yet. It's just been a full house backfield, straight dives from the tailbacks. And your halfback so far has been Dane Corbin, and Colby Rivera. Fullback is Paxton Schweitzer. Blue Devils in the tight formation again. Is going to run an option here. Drayton Maddox fakes the pitch and is brought down after about a 2-yard gain. And it's going to bring up about 4th down and, they're going to spot him short of a 2-yard gain. Only going to give him 1. It's going to be 4th down and 6. And so they're running kind of an option offense here right now, and they haven't done that much over the last few years. And it looks like they're going to punt and try to play field position still, which is a pretty smart move.
Good idea. We answered our question right there. Number 32 is Paxton Schweitzer.
Okay, so 32 is Schweitzer.
Yeah, that's our number change.
Okay, then. Well, to be fullback, he would have to make that number change. Nice punt down to the goal line, which the coach is probably coming unhinged on the young man. When there's a rule of thumb on the punt, if you're the punt return guy, you put your feet and your heels on the 10-yard line. And anything that goes over you, you let it go. He fielded that punt on the goal line, which would have been a touchback, and they'd have the ball on the 20. Right now they have the ball right on the 11-yard line. 1st down for the Merritt Oilers. 8:24 remaining in the first quarter. 0-0 ball game. Merritt with their 2nd possession of the game.
And this is their deepest starting point. They backed up to their 17 at one point, to their 13 at one point, and then they're starting on their own 11 this time.
Starting further back, and we like the direction they're moving, but we are the hometown announcers. 2 men in the backfield with the quarterback in the shotgun, 2 men wide to the right. He's going to hand off right off to the left side, has a little bit of the edge, and good run off the left side for the Merritt Oilers. I'm going to see who he gets up off the bottom of the pile. Number 7, Drake Carnes on the carry, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and short for the Oilers.
He gets out to the 20-yard line, so that's about an 8, maybe a 9-yard gain.
Caught that edge just a little bit, and they spread the Blue Devils out there some and found a hole off the left side. Oilers come back to the line of scrimmage, 2 wide to the right, 2 backs in the backfield with the quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to hand off the other way this time, and he's going to be met in the backfield. He might have spun up a yard, but we'll see where they're going to spot him. And he's going to get about 1.5 yards on the play, and that should be enough for a Merritt Oiler first down. First down for either team of the game.
So pretty good run up there, and like you said, that spin got him a couple extra yards right there. So.
Yeah, he was met in the backfield and spun back to the inside and kind of fell down long ways and was able to get the first down. 1st and 10 for the Merritt Oilers. 2 wide to the left, actually 3 wide to the left. Trips left for the Oilers. 1 wide to the right, single back in the backfield with the quarterback. He looks to the short side, and ball was batted by Drayton Maddox on the underneath linebacker spot. If Drayton Maddox is about 1/2 inch taller or has longer fingernails, he has that ball picked off running to the house for an interception. Good read by Drayton Maddox there. Ball well defended. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
At least he deflected it right there, because I'm sure he's upset with himself for not catching that one, because like you said, he's going to score if he hangs on to that one.
Yeah, if anything else goes wrong there. 2 wide to the right for the Oilers. 2 backs in the backfield. Going to hand off quarterback keeper right up the middle, and he's met by Paxton Schweitzer. Right there, right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Merritt Oilers. 3rd, and they're going to give him about 1 yard on the play. I'm not sure he got that yard, but
Paxton might have bounced him forward a little bit.
Maybe, yeah. He
2 steps back and 1 step forward.
He wasn't going much of anywhere. 3rd down, and we'll call it a long 8 for the Oilers. Oilers break the huddle. 2 come wide to the right, 2 go wide to the left. Single back in the backfield with the quarterback in the shotgun. Ball, he's looking to the right here, and he's going to roll a little bit. And he is being pressured, almost sacked, almost brought down. Here on the pursuit, and he slips down at the 30 after the pursuit. But there's going to be another penalty on the Merritt Oilers back here. And the reason why he got away, well, they're talking to the Oilers.
Yeah. He was tackled by James Ivey out at the 30-yard line.
No, they're talking to the Blue Devils about the penalty. It's either going to be a hold or a block in the back again. Away from the ball, and they're going to back them up.
Back at the 18-yard line is where the flag's at.
Yeah, they're going to play field position right now. They're going to back them up another block in the back. They're going to back them up another 10 yards and make them go for 3rd and about 18 to 19. It's a spot foul, so all depends on where the foul was committed. It's going to be 10 yards from that spot.
Marks it inside the 10 at about the 9-yard line.
Yeah. I'm going to call it the 8 because I'm a hometown announcer.
Okay. I believe in that. So.
Now, the scoreboard's not working well. No, the scoreboard's working with me.
Well, Greg was listening to
Greg was listening to me. There we go.
You know what we're talking about here.
2 wide to the right for the Oilers, 1 wide left, and now number 1, Dallin Smith trots out there. Single back in the backfield with the quarterback. Snap, he's looking pass all the way. Pressure off the outside. Maddox has him in the end zone. If you can bring him down, can't bring him down. Pursued again in the end zone. He just can't quite get him down, and now wrestled out of bounds. Number 32, Paxton Schweitzer, has him out of bounds at the 11-yard line, and the Oilers will be forced to punt.
Yeah, Paxton had a shot. Drayton had a shot. Ivy had a shot, and then Paxton pushes him out of bounds at the 11. So.
Yeah, it's slippery out there. It's when you go to break down to make that tackle is when you lose your footing. Or when you go to make a cut as a running back or a receiver is when you're going to lose your footing. Straight ahead, you're going to be just fine. Merritt back to punt. He'll be punting from his own end zone. Wasn't much of a punt the last go-round, but it is a wet ball, and he's kicking into the wind. Blue Devils will apply some pressure. Good job avoiding contact with the kicker. Short kick. Blue Devils are going to have this ball. Wow. Yeah, you better. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And you're going to get them about the 36-yard line. And I think we'll take a station break here. You're listening to 107thezone.com. You can find us on oksports.tv and facebook.com, 107thezone. We'll be right back.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. Problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
All right, we're back, and we missed a down there. They came right back on the field. Straight ahead was Paxton Schweitzer for 4, brings up 2nd down and 6 for the Blue Devils, right just outside the 31. We'll call it between the 31 and the 32. Still in that tight formation. Full house backfield. Ran an option out of it once already. Snap taken, looking to pass, has a tight end down the middle, is going to throw it long. He's open if he can get it. Oh, can't quite get to him. Tight end got behind the defense, and ball was thrown well, but looked to me like the wind carried it. The wind is blowing to the west on the field, and that's the direction we're headed, and it looked to me like the wind carried that ball a little bit.
Yeah,
but
Alex Grissom was the intended receiver, and he went high for it, and he just couldn't quite snag that one.
Well,
Give him one more chance.
Yeah, well, he's hard to overthrow, too. That's the fastest kid on the field for either side, most likely. 3rd down and 3rd down and 6 for the Blue Devils, lined up in the full house, tight formation, full house backfield. Maddox under center. Takes the snap. We're going to run this one to the left. Has a good hole, and there's going to be a flag on the play. Going to call it early. Let's see if they call what the coach has been after him about by chop blocking the lineman. Not allowed to do that in high school football.
Dane Corbin was your ball carrier.
Dane Corbin off the left side, and that's what they're calling. They're calling that personal foul chop block against the Merritt Oilers. Can't do that in high school football. And that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and the Merritt coaches aren't going to like that, but he knows the rules as well as anybody else. You cannot take out a lineman below the knees. And that's exactly what they're doing. And so that's going to be 15 yards and a 1st down for the Blue Devils. Chains are moving. And 5:29 remaining in the first quarter. Blue Devils have 1st and 10 inside the 20. And we're going to a timeout. And you're listening to 107thezone.com. You can find us on oksports.tv and facebook.com at 107thezone. We'll be right back.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, coming back from the timeout, Blue Devils coming out of the huddle. After a 15-yard penalty, Blue Devils have the ball on the scoreboard, says 17. I'm going to give them 16. Blue Devils lined up in full house backfield. Haven't seen this all year, but seen it the whole game so far, this first quarter. 5:29 remaining in the first. Fullback dive, straight up the middle, and he's going to be stacked up after about a 4-yard gain again.
Give it to Paxton right up the middle, and they tried to pull it out of Paxton's hands. There's no way he's letting loose that ball.
No.
He drugged 3 tacklers with him.
Yeah, that's a good play. There he goes. I thought he got 4, and the down marker was giving him 3, and then the official just fixed him. So it's going to be 2nd and 6, a gain of 4. They've run that play 2 times now. It's been 4 yards each time. Drayton Maddox comes up under center. Blue Devils in the full house backfield. Dive play again. Right straight ahead, and that's going to be about a 2-yard gain, down to about the 11. 3rd down, and we'll call it medium. We'll call it a long 5 right there. Blue Devils with the football moving forward. 4:35 remaining in the first quarter. No score as of yet. 3rd and 5 from the 12. We'll call it the 12. We'll give the scoreboard operator a break. Won't keep correcting. That was Paxton Schweitzer straight up the middle. Here we go. And that there, fullback lead tossed over to Corbin to the right side. Good block. That is going to be the worst call of the night. Paxton Schweitzer met head on two blockers and leveled both of them. And I don't know what they're going to call or what he was looking at. And they're going to call a hold. That was a collision and two men going backwards after Schweitzer leveled them, and that's just going to be not the best call of the evening, that's for sure.
Well, he got down to the 10-yard line, but we're not going to stay there very long with the penalty.
I'm going to back it up. It'll be a spot foul, so it'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. I'm going to call it a hold, backing them up. And I think, personally, I think, well, I'll be quiet about what I
think. Really? That's okay.
Yeah. It is hometown radio, but I'll be polite.
Moves it back to about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, that was a spot foul. That was a collision. It was a fullback lead block, and he collided with two players on the edge and blew them both away. Kobe Rivera cut up to the inside, and I'm not sure how they could call holding on that, but here we are. Blue Devils in the full house backfield again. I'll hand the ball off. Oh, fake. He's looking long. He's got a man down there. If he'll keep running the route, that was a good pass play. Receiver pulled up on the route there looking back. You got to keep running because your quarterback's throwing it to where you're going, not where you're at. Incomplete pass going to bring up 4th down and about 17 from just beyond the 20. Time to bring in the field goal kicker. Yeah, most high school teams don't have field goal kickers like that. That'd be about a 41-yard field goal from this spot on the field. That was a good shot. Receivers got to keep running to chase that one down. That ball was on the mark. You just got to keep tracking that one down.
And he was well defended. Number 22, Zach Carr, was in the pattern there. Neither one of them could get that one. And so I was hoping for a little collision, but it didn't happen. So.
Yeah. Here we go. I bet we try. Well, and we're going to have a keeper, and Drayton Maddox is going to keep it right up the gut and is tackled right at the 20-yard line, and that'll end that drive. Blue Devils come up short, turn the ball over on downs, keeping the Merritt Oilers pinned back deep in their own territory, though. Ball on the 21-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Merritt Oilers.
So turnover gives the ball back to Merritt. They're still starting deep, starting on their 21. So
yeah, keep them pinned back there all night. That'll be just fine. 2 wide to the right for the Oilers. 2 wide to the left as well. Single back in the backfield, quarterback in the shotgun. Going to take the handoff. It's going to be an option read, and he fakes it to the running back and keeps it himself. Breaks a tackle and is able to get about 5 yards out of that. And then it's going to bring up 2nd down, and it looks like from here, we're going to call it 5. Yeah, right at 5, maybe just a hair more, but we'll call it 5. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Well, Paxton turned him, and I think Paxton thought he had him. He just slipped out of that tackle. I don't know how, but he was lucky, too.
Everything's slippery out there tonight. 1 wide to the left for the Oilers, 2 wide to the right. 2 backs in the backfield, staggered with the quarterback. Quarterback hands off to the running back right behind the lead blocker, and number 7, Drake Carnes, follows his lead blocker for about 10 yards, and that's going to be a Merritt Oiler 1st down.
So good stop there by the Cordell Blue Devils. And I think Paxton got him too. So
no, I think that was somebody out of the secondary that got him.
Well, do we have a 30? I don't have a 33 on my roster. That's why I was trying to find another number.
Let's see here. 1st and 10 Oilers. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. They're going to stagger that backfield again. My bets are going to do it to the other side this time, and there they are. And that one is met just beyond the line of scrimmage. Blue Devils sniffed that one out. Schweitzer there at the end of the play, but 77 is the one who made the play, and that is going to be, I believe, Adam Gonzalez right there, and after about a yard gain. And it's going to be 2nd down and about 9 for the Blue Devils. 2:40 remaining in the first quarter. Scoreboard says everybody's locked up at 0. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left for the Oilers. Going to read the play. Quarterback keeper trying to go up the middle, and he's met just beyond the line of scrimmage. Schweitzer again in on the play, also with Carson Nickel and Drayton Maddox. Going to bring up about 3rd and 7 for the Oilers.
Just across the 40-yard line. They're short of the 42, but past the 41. So can we give them 41 and a half on that one?
I'm not giving them nothing. They're the visiting team.
41 then.
41.
A long 41 then. So.
Here we go. 1 wide. No, we're going to trot out there. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right for the Oilers. 1 in the backfield with the quarterback. Blue Devils with tight pass coverage, looking for short passes over them. And there's number 1, who is a load. Caught the ball just short of the 1st down. And Dane Corbin makes the tackle, and he catches the ball, falls forward over Dane Corbin. Dane Corbin gave up twice his body size against that young man, but stuck in there and brought him down just enough for a 1st down.
So that'll be Merritt's third first down of the ball game. Now they're in Blue Devil territory. This is their deepest penetration on the Blue Devil end of the field this game so far.
That's right. 1st and 10, too wide to the right for the Oilers. Staggered backfield, going to hand that right up the middle, and it's going to be third. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 7 after about a 3-yard gain. Number 1 on the carry down. No, that wasn't number 1 on the carry. That was a smaller young man. Looked like Carnes on the carry.
Good front line right there by the Blue Devils. Gavin Jasmer was in on the tackle along with Adam Gonzalez. So they make a good front line right there and stop about everything.
And they make it difficult on the team. 2 in the backfield. Well, it's an old T set backfield. Handoff. Actually, the option to the right, and that's not the guy you want to do the option with, fellas. And number 9, Alex Grissom out there on the tackle along with Paxton Schweitzer and Carson Nickel. But they tried to pitch the ball off the edge to their big man. If you're going to run the big man, run him between the tackles.
And he waited a long time to make that pitch. That gives your defense time to come up and get their assignment and stay with him. And so they lose 4 yards on that play.
Yeah, that big man, when he squares up his shoulders, he can run you down. But when you make him turn his shoulders, he's not that fleet of foot. 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 2 to the wide to the left and right. And there's motion in the backfield, nothing called. But he's going to throw this ball over. His foot was out of bounds. And oh, my goodness. The official's going to give him the catch. But he wasn't looking at his feet. His foot was out of bounds when he actually caught the football. But it's going to be 4th down and about 4 for the Merritt Oilers on the Blue Devil 42. And that's going to be the final play of the first quarter.
Good defense there by Bodie Gallagher. And so it's down at the 42-43. And we'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. You're listening to Blue Devil Football right here on 107 The Zone. And the rest of them.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
All right, we're back here. Wind picking up out of, looks to me like the northeast. It looks odd. It swirls around down here. The flag is pointing towards Mangum. If you're familiar with Blue Devil Stadium, you know what direction that is. Blue Devils taking the field again. They flipped the chains. It's 4th down and 4 for the Oilers. And now we're going to flip ends of the field. Blue Devils will be defending the west goal now. And the Oilers heading to the west. 4th down and 4, we'll see. I'm going to venture to say we're going to see something we haven't seen just yet from the Merritt Oilers. They're going to come out of this time out with a different play. Back staggered to the right, 1 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. 2 wide right, for the Oilers. I'm going to run this off the left side, and he is stopped short from where we're sitting.
They're going to turn it over on downs.
They're going to turn it over on downs. Blue Devils are going to have a good field. Matter of fact, the line judge is looking for the football. That is 1st and 10, Cordell Blue Devils.
Good job right there. The defensive unit stepped up, and they were ready for that one.
Defense held right there. They ran that. They didn't run a different play. They tried to run that stagger play again. Went to the well one too many times. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils, just beyond their own 40-yard line. Let's see what we come out and get. We're coming out right in this full house backfield. 3 backs lined up in a wishbone formation behind the quarterback, and it's going to be a handoff to Rivera, and he's tough running right up the middle. It's going to come up with right at 4. We're going to give him 5 yards on the play. 2nd down and 5, almost perfectly. Probably the length of the football further than 5 yards. 11 just now into the second quarter. 11:20 remaining in the second quarter. Everything locked up at 0. Blue Devils with a 2nd down and 5 on the play. Good tough run by Colby Rivera there following his lead blockers. And here we come back to the line again. Maddox under center. Quick snap, going to hand off virtually the same play. Rivera tough running up the middle again. He's going to gain about 2.5. That's going to bring up third down and manageable for the Blue Devils. I'm going to give him.
Yeah, he lowered his head at 45 and plowed forward, and not quite 3, but I'd sure like to give him 3 on that one.
Yeah, I'd like to give him 3, but we wouldn't be very honest if we would. Third down, and we're going to call it a long 3 on the field. Rivera needs to go eat some biscuits at halftime so he can put some weight behind that frame. Well, we got full house backfield. Maddox up under center. Everything in tight, offense and defense, and now off tackle here, and Rivera is brought down for no gain, just short of the 50, right around the 46, 47-yard line.
He made a good turn, but you can see his jersey spin around, so somebody had a good tackle on him. You just want him to eat biscuits. He's got to go run cross country tomorrow out here, the fun run out at the golf course tomorrow.
Yeah, so. They actually canceled that.
They did?
They did cancel that, so he can go eat about 6 biscuits and be just fine.
I'll buy him a donut, too.
There we go. Got to get some meat on his bones at halftime. Maddox back to punt, 4th and less than 3, but Blue Devils playing field position here. Good snap. Nice punt. Ball gets caught up in the air just slightly. Takes a Blue Devil bounce down to the 24-yard line, and the Merritt Oilers will take over there.
You got to love it. You saw it just like a dead, dying quail up there in the middle of the air, and it bounced at about the 27 and fell forward, rolled forward. The Merritt Oilers got out of the way, and so they let it roll down to the 24, so we got an extra few yards out of that.
Yeah, it left his foot a lot faster. Once it hit about halfway down the field, the wind caught it, held it up in the air, and dropped her down. And so first down and 10 for the Merritt Oilers on their 24-yard line. Blue Devils and the Oilers playing to a stalemate thus far. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide right. He's quarterback rolling to the light. Looking short and has a completion. And after out there for about 11-yard gain, first down for the Oilers. So it was Carnes.
Colt Carnes.
It was Colt Carnes on the reception, Trevor Dameron, and then we're going to give credit for the tackle out there on Raiden Keeney. 1st and 10 for the Merritt Oilers.
And that'll be Merritt Oilers' 4th first down of the ball game, but neither team have scored so far. 0-0 here in the second period of play.
Here we go. 1st and 10, Oilers have 2 wide to the left, 2 wide right, and quarterback keeper right off the right side. Ducks inside of one tackle, but not another. And he's going to come down just a hair beyond the line of scrimmage. Matter of fact, they gave him one whale of a spot. Wow.
A lot further than what he reached on his own. So.
No, yeah, he didn't make it that far in reality. Maybe they're playing a digital game over there, but in real time, he didn't make it that far. But it's going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Oilers. 8:50 remaining in the half. This one's deadlocked at 0. Wet field. Neither team really able to open up the playbook just a ton. Staggered backfield for the Oilers. Going to hand off to the deep man who got a head of steam, lowers his shoulder, and is brought down after a 10-yard gain. Well, no, they're going to call it a first down. Line judge is giving him the first down. Right at a 9-yard gain. Once that young man gets a head of steam, he's a load. Number 1, Dallin Smith.
Out to the 46-yard line. So
now when he starts meeting, they got him on the thing listed at 215. He's 215 before he gets out of bed in the morning. He's bigger than that in real life. 1st and 10 for the Oilers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. They're looking to pass down the field. They've got a man running and nothing doing there, just way out of range.
Yeah.
Thrown off his back foot, kind of flung, hoping for the best, and it went long, sailed long on him. 8:14 remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, Bodie Gallagher was there in coverage, but they were, like I said, they were way overthrown.
Yeah.
Neither one of them had a shot at that one. So
it looked like another one the wind may have gotten a hold of and sailed on them a little bit. 2nd down and 10 for the Oilers, right on their own 46-yard line. Haven't crossed the 50 yet this drive. Staggered backfield to the right, 2 to the wide right, 1 wide left for the Oilers. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to drop back, and they're looking at this wheel pattern, and they hit a man over the middle, and he's not able to hold on. And that's going to bring up 3rd and long. A little bit behind the receiver on that one. On a wet ball makes it real tough to hold on to. But that favors the Blue Devils, so better luck next time. Not.
I'll take it. Incomplete pass better than them complete.
Oh yeah. Third down and 10 for the Oilers on this drive. 8:09 remaining in the half. Been a pretty quick half of football. Both teams running the ball mostly. Haven't stopped the clock too terribly much. One wide to the left for the Oilers, two wide right. Single back in the backfield with the quarterback. Got some pressure coming right up the middle, rolled them out, and there's a pass deep and almost intercepted. No good. Incomplete pass out of bounds. Blue Devils hold on defense. 4th and 10, and we'll see what the Oilers give us here.
Alex Grissom in pass coverage that time, and it's a good thing he was there and kind of deflected it a little bit because that could have been, had they completed that one, there's all daylight all the way to the goal line then.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Number 10 is handling the punting also for the Merritt Oilers, Trevor Dameron. Dane Corbin back to receive for the Blue Devils just inside the 20. Straight line drive kick, one hop fielded by Corbin. He bounces to the outside and has a little bit of room up to almost. Well, he maneuvers out there pretty good. He got him some more yardage after the initial contact. Looks like they're going to give him about the 30-yard line, pretty close or just beyond. Right there. Look. Wow, the band just lit up there. I thought thought something was on fire. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils on their own 30. 7:54 remaining in the half. And the Blue Devils are back in business here on the drive. Come out in a wishbone type offense, type setting. Everything in tight tonight. Drayton Maddox under center. And they're going to toss the ball to Dane Corbin to the left side. Finds a little bit of running room, but not much out there. And he's going to be taken down after about a 1-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd down and long. In fact, they're not even going to give him the yard over there on that Oilers sideline. They're going to give him about a half a yard.
About the length of a football or a nice-sized crappie. So.
Yeah. And then Blue Devils back up under center here, back in the huddle. Been a tough sled for both teams offensively. Ball's wet. Both teams mostly running the football, and so far most of the passes have been a little bit hard to handle for both teams. Handoff, straight off tackle. Good lead blocking there. Brought down after about a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it 7 for the Blue Devils.
There's Kobe Rivera on the ball carrier, so we'll give him 2 on that effort.
What wouldn't surprise me is as the game progresses on here, is we're going to keep running at them, and you're going to see a heavy dose of Drayton Maddox holding on to the football come in the second half. Full house backfield. Drayton Maddox under center. He's going to hand off to Kobe Rivera. Finds a little bit of a crease, and he is brought down after about a 2-yard gain. And that is going to bring up about 4th, and we'll call it a long 5. Blue Devils going to punt.
If you can shake him loose, you got to love it. Paxton Schweitzer's coming through there. He's doing some lead blocks and stuff, and he looks back and said, "Oh, what'd you get tackled for?" He's 5 yards down the field waiting for him to catch up with him. So.
Yeah, if Rivera can ever get past that second line of defense, Schweitzer's got the road paved ahead of him. Maddox back to punt. Blue Devils shift to the right on the punt. It's high snap, but Maddox handles it. Line drive kick. Keeps it low this time. Doesn't hang it up in the air. Number 19 steps up and fields it, and he is drugged down. Ivy grabbed onto him for about 6 yards and just wouldn't let go until he brought him down. Good. Excuse me, that wasn't Ivy. That is number 22, Aiden Zangy. Good play by the Zangy, a freshman or sophomore?
Sophomore. He's sophomore. Yeah.
Good play by the sophomore. There's a flag on the play. Holding against the Oilers, so they're going to back them up from the spot of the ball. They're going to back them up another 10 yards. So instead of starting on the 45, they'll be starting on their own 35. 6:31 remaining. There haven't been too many commercial breaks. They keep coming right back to play, so we're not getting too many opportunities to break away from the game. 1st and 10 for the Merritt Oilers on their 35-yard line. Both defenses playing really well so far. And Blue Devils running a smaller group of guys on the field. What are we going to do now? I guess we have another penalty.
Oh, marked one off. Now they're going to mark it the other way. So
again, that is evidently a personal foul of some sort.
I didn't see an extra.
I didn't see it. I didn't either, and I don't even know what he's calling.
Well, he's giving one of these, so personal foul, but I don't know what it was. So.
Wow.
Okay, moves it down to Cordell territory.
Yeah,
down
then
to
that changes
45-yard
the
line.
complexion somewhat. Now, Merritt Oilers have the ball on the Blue Devil 45. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Smith in the backfield with Dameron. Dameron drops it straight back. They're looking for that flare pass, and it just wasn't there. Now he's going to have to tuck it and run. He cuts back across the formation, and he is hit just beyond the line of scrimmage and brought down hard right around, the 41, 42-yard line after he ran about 50 yards, but he only got 3 forward progress.
And he was scrambling for his life right there. Several different spin moves and stuff to get away from would-be tacklers, but you'll give him the 42-yard line then.
My opinion's always been a nasty, wet, sloppy field favors the offense because they know the snap, and they get to fire off first, and they know what they're going to do as far as they're going to cut. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left, staggered backfield. Smith takes it and has a hole over the left side, finds the hole, and pushes through some tacklers there. That's a load to carry, and he's down to the 30-yard line for the Merritt Oilers, and that's going to be enough for a first down.
Yeah, because his size is about like Paxton. He's a big boy, a good player, good hard runner, and a good hard player all the way around.
Well, if we're looking for flags out there on that particular play, Paxton was about to fill the hole and was tackled from behind. I had a good view of it from where I was at, trying to figure that one when that collision never happened because of it. 1st and 10 Oilers from the Blue Devil 35, 25 remaining in the first half. Staggered backfield. Quarterback with the snap, handed off to Smith again, met just beyond the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be 2nd, and they'll call it 9 on the play.
Carson Nick will make a good stop right there. He grabbed him around the ankles, had both ankles, and hung on like he was bulldog.
That's where you hit a guy that size. You don't try to take him in his thighs or up top because he's thicker than you are for the most part. You get down there and you grab his ankles and alligator roll. 2nd down and a long 9. Ball just inside the Blue Devil 30. Staggered backfield, 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left for the Merritt Oilers. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's going to hand it to Smith again. Actually, he keeps it, tucks it away, running an option out here. He's going to use his running back as a lead blocker. Catches the edge and scoots in for a long touchdown.
With 4:34 to go in this first half of play, the Merritt Oilers put the first points on the board right here on that option play and makes it 6-0. Merritt leads Cordell.
Ran an option to the right, and quarterback decided to keep it, and then he ducked in behind the running back and used him for the lead blocker and had a good lead block all the way down the field. Merritt will attempt an extra point on this play, which is a little surprising being the weather conditions. Merritt leads this one 6-0 with 4:34 remaining in the half.
I'm trying to get enough players on the field. Finally, they do. So, and the holder will be Dameron.
It's up, and whoa, what did it do? It went through. It hung up there in the air for a while. So at the 4:34 mark remaining in the half, Merritt Oilers 7, Blue Devils nothing. You're listening to 107.9 FM. You can find us at oksports.tv and on facebook.com, 107 The Zone.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
We're back here with 4:34 remaining in the half. Oilers catch a break on the edge, and it is 7-0. Oilers lead this one with 4:34 remaining in the half. Blue Devils back to receive. Looks like we have Drayton Maddox, Dane Corbin, and Alex Grissom back to receive. Oilers kicking with the wind, so they should get a fairly decent drive on the ball. But the Blue Devils fielding them short, and if I remember correctly, when I went to go watch these guys play Moreland, He didn't really have a big leg. And there's a straight line drive kick. Maddox unable to field it cleanly, and he picks it back up around the 5. Kind of sacked in right there. Good blocking, but they're going to call it a block in the back, and that's terrible. And then there's going to be a personal foul for a late hit out of bounds. They're going to get a block in the back, which actually he was pushed in the shoulders, so he should have never thrown that flag. And then Drayton Maddox, after he was out of bounds about 3 yards, got hit out of bounds.
Yeah, because Drayton, he touched the ball about the 10, went high for it, went through his hands. He went back to about the 3-yard line, had to scramble for it, finally picked it up, jitterbugged, and got quite a few yards out of it. And then that creates more penalties when you're trying to get around defenders and your blockers and stuff like that.
Okay, they got a block in the back here, and then a personal foul. He's talking. He gets a personal foul the other direction. So what are we going to do? Are we going to re-kick the football? Or are we just going to take it from the
probably where he went out of bounds at about the 22.
Yeah, they're just going to make that the line of scrimmage. It's going to be hard to tell. And Merritt coach, he gets a little upset when the flags don't go his way. He's waving a flag with a towel over there, upset with somebody. So here we have
talking to both captains right now for the teams to tell the guys keep it clean, keep playing. Where don't let this get out of hand. It's only one score, and Merritt leads Cordell 7-0 here in the first half with 4:24 to go in the first half.
Yeah, and in a conversation, between the coaches, Merritt coach was telling Coach Beasley they were looking for revenge for the last couple of years of the whoopings we put on them.
Yeah,
and we spanked them like a little child at their own homecoming last year. There's really no other way to describe that one. That was a whooping that could have been far worse.
Well, Merritt's been developing their program. They've been in an 8-man for
stepped
several
up out
years,
of 8-man. That's not an easy transition either. Doesn't matter what size your school is. The 8-man game is different than the 11-man game. It's just how it works. And they've come up, and this week they're actually handling their business here. Have the Blue Devils down 7-0, and they're still trying to figure out what they're going to do. What it looks like to me is they marked it off 10 yards for the block for the block in the back, and then after that 15 yards for the late hit out of bounds. That's what it looks like they've done so far, but they're having a longer conference here than the Geneva Convention at this point. Let's get on with the football game. Let's see what we got here. We're trying to decipher through this just like you're trying to listen to us. And it looks like they're going to play the ball from the 21-yard line.
Now they're coming over to explain it to Beasley. They've explained it to the Merritt coach, Barrett Richardson.
And now the officials are going off into their position. The football that Merritt kicked off with has made it back to its sidelines. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 21.
You bet, because you play with your own football,
Yeah.
so there's no question about that. You don't have deflate gator or something like that going on.
No doubt. Blue Devils come out in the full house backfield, wishbone look. 1st and 10 from the 21, going to be a handoff to Dan Corbin, who's cut down in the backfield. Backside pursuit came through, and it was about a 3-yard loss on the play.
Yeah, they were going motion left that time, and the wedge of backfield was way off to the left side, and Drayton had to run to scramble to get it to him, so Cordell will lose a couple yards on that one.
And backside pursuit for the Oilers there was good. And it's going to bring up 2nd down. It looks to me like 13. 3:55 remaining in the half. Blue Devils in the huddle. Center breaks, and now comes the rest of the football team out. Still with the wishbone look. Maddox under center. Quick snap. Bounces to the met in the backfield and bounces to the outside but doesn't get anywhere. Looks like another loss on the play for the Blue Devils.
There's Cole Rivera, and he's not going to get a lot of yards on that effort there.
It's going to be 3rd down and 15 for the Blue Devils. 3:24 remaining in the half. 7-0 is the lead for the Merritt Oilers at this point. 3rd down. The scoreboard says 14. Well, since that favors the Blue Devils, we'll go with that. Blue Devils got a full house backfield look right here. Dropping back to pass. Maddox has a man out there if he can get to the ball, but just a bit thrown to the inside. And so that'll be an incomplete pass. Blue Devils will end up punting this football. Couldn't quite make the connection there. Had to throw it a bit early. Merritt brought some pressure, threw it just a little bit ahead of where he wanted to go. Blue Devils looking to punt on this one. Merritt steps back to the 50 to field. 2 guys back. Drayton Maddox in the backfield to punt. Been kicking against a stiff wind all night. There's a good kick. Caught by the wind. Takes a Merritt Oiler bounce at the 35 and bounces back towards the 30. So the Oilers going to have the football on the 34-yard line. We're going to go take a break real quick. You're listening to 1070thezone.com.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
He put the ball on. They came back quickly. That should have been a sack. Quarterback slipped down and put both hands on the ground with the football. Maybe his knee didn't touch, but that's an incomplete pass to the left. Good pursuit there by the Blue Devil defense. Drayton Maddox putting pressure on the ball. Second down and 10 from the Blue Devil 34. Oilers come out of the huddle, 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Smith in the backfield with quarterback. Quarterback drops straight back, and he's going to get pressure. Ball out there thrown, no good. One-on-one coverage with Alex Grissom out there. Incomplete pass toward the sidelines. Boy, about another half a step, and that was a sack for Colby Rivera. Couldn't quite get there. Plenty of pressure on the passer, made him throw it before he wanted to. Brings up 3rd down and long.
And like you said, Alex Grissom, good coverage on the intended receiver. Colby Rivera almost had him a quarterback to eat for lunch right there.
Well, it's surprising the Merritt play call the first 2 plays. We've had difficulty stopping that straight-ahead run with Smith. And you could have run the ball and wound down the clock, and if you don't get the first down, you don't leave us with any time. Now he's going to drop back again. He's going to look for somebody over the middle. No pressure. Everybody drop back in coverage, trying to zip one in, and that's going to skip in there. No good. Stop the clock again. And not that I don't know. It works in the Blue Devils' favor, but you go 3 pass plays, 3 stops on the clock. When the Blue Devils have had a tough time stopping Smith straight up the middle. And now they may go for it on 4th down, considering where they are, and we haven't been able to break off a chunky yardage the whole game. In fact, do we have a first down that we've earned?
No.
And they are going for it for 4th down. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Smith in the backfield with the quarterback. And he's going to drop straight back. And now he's going to get some pressure straight up the middle. He throws it deep to the outside and nothing doing. Ball thrown out of bounds. That's going to be Blue Devil football on the 34-yard line with 2:25 remaining. That was a 4-and-out play. Blue Devils actually have some time on the clock. If they can get something going, they can make something work.
Got you a score update. Mangum 28, Hollis 0, Frederick 21, Sayers 0, and Thomas leads Hooker 7-0.
Well, that one's kind of surprising to me. Hooker's got a good squad out there this year. Where are they at? Are they at Thomas or are they at Hooker?
I think they went to Hooker for this one.
That's a long drive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's going to be a good game out there. Blue Devils have 2 wide to the right. They've come out of the full house backfield. 2 wide right, 1 wide, high snap. Maddox with the football, gets away from pressure, throws it downfield, but it comes up way short, and the receiver makes the tackle right on the 45-yard line. Probably should have kept that one and kept running. And that's kind of what they're telling. Probably should have kept running on that one. Blue Devils turned the ball over on their own 40. Let's see where they're going to go. This looks like the 44-yard line to me. And 2:17 remaining in the half. 7-0 lead for the Merritt Oilers.
That's not what you want to do. Had a good play, good deal, but just underthrew Bodie Gallagher a little bit. But Bodie went ahead and tackled one that intercepted the ball, so Bodie Gallagher made a good effort to save a score from Merritt.
offset backfield for the Oilers, and here they go to the ground, right to Smith. That option that they scored the touchdown on made someone commit to the play. Going to be down to the 38-yard line. And he's not getting help out there on that option, and growing up in the 80s like I did, I can tell you how to stop the option. You've got to make the quarterback pitch. And that's just the defense. You make the quarterback pitch, and then you get help from your defensive secondary. Second down and 5 for the Oilers. 2 to the left, 2 wide right, 1 in the backfield with the quarterback. He's going to drop back to pass, and he's got pressure immediately. Gets away from it, spins out of it, has some help up there. Gets hit, but spins out of the hit. Falls forward for about a 3.5-yard gain, and it's going to bring up 3rd and short for the Merritt Oilers. Clock running at 1:31. Why did the clock stop? Okay,
he fell forward.
Okay, there's a flag on the far side of the field, way over there.
Okay,
that's why the clock stopped. And I'm sitting here as a hometown fan. Why is the clock stopped?
Penalty on Merritt.
Penalty max them up to almost the 50-yard line. So it's going to be second down and looks like 16. 16 right in there. Second down and 16 from just at the 50, just a ball short of the 50. 1:31 remaining in the half. Blue Devils trail this one 7-0.
And then the other score, Weatherford leads Elgin 12-0.
2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right for the Oilers. Single back in the backfield. Fake the handoff, continues to drop straight back, trying to slow that pass rush. And he takes off to the left, and it's hit hard and there's going to be a block in the back, and that's going to be a cheap shot on the Merritt Oilers, way away from the play. And that's going to be 15 on them. It's going to back them up to the 35-yard line. That was just a cheap shot way away from the play. They're going to call it a block in the back, but as I was watching it, he was 5 yards down the field, and that's just going to be, there's no place for that in high school sports, no matter who you play for. 1:24 remaining in the half. Blue Devils trail this one 7-0. Second down and 5, 10, 15. Second down and 25 from their own, we'll call it the 40. Nose of the ball's resting on the 40. Merritt Oilers going backwards in this one. Second down and 25. 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 1 in the backfield. Straight drop. Everybody drops back in coverage. He's going to fling it as far as he can down the right side of the field. No good. Stopping the clock again. 1:19 remaining. Now, again, I'm just kind of questioning your system and what you're trying to go for here. Earlier in the drive previous, you probably could have ran Smith, and with the momentum you had, probably had a chance at a field goal, if not another score. And now you're going backwards, doing the same thing, trying to pass when you'd been moving the ball running. So as long as it favors the Blue Devils, I guess I'm okay with it. 1:19 remaining in the half. Blue Devils trail this one 7-0.
Yeah, this will be third down, like I said, forever.
Third down and 25, 1 wide to the left. He's going to hand off on this sweep. And it is cut off, and he is wrestled down and drugged down behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him the 40, but the Blue Devils are going to call timeout, try to preserve the clock. 1:11 remaining in the half. Blue Devils trail this one 7-0. We'll be back in 1 minute. Blue Devil timeout.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Sometimes you just want good food cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Or a great tasting quarter-pound hamburger for only $2 after 4 o'clock. And sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials? That's a fantastic idea too. Well, we've got the place that'll make that happen right here in Cordell. Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Shorty's is even open late after every home football game. So find your coupon in the Blue Devil football program. That's Shorty's in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
All right, we're back. 1:11 remaining in the half. Merritt Oiler football, 4th and 25. They'll be kicking this one. Dane Corbin. Dawson graduated last year. Dane Corbin back to receive about the 35 for the Blue Devils. He's had 2 line drive kicks that didn't go very far. So he fielded the last one on the 1-hop. Blue Devils put pressure on this one. Kick straight to Corbin. Finds him a little crease to the left. Cuts it back. Still has some room. And rumbles down to about the 43. We'll call it the 43-yard line of the Blue Devils. 1:01 remaining in the half. Blue Devil offense comes to the sideline to huddle up, get coached up, and go run a play.
You bet that was a good return by
That was a good
Corbin.
return, you know.
He took it on his 30 and got out to the 43, so that's a 13-yard return.
And you know, pretty good courage sticking his nose in there like that. He weighs a $105 soaking wet, pocket full of change.
And he can duck under a lot of the would-be tacklers and stuff.
Yeah.
The punter for Merritt had a great punt on that one, but it's wind assisted. He's kicking with the wind for the first time tonight.
Yeah, that is true. So here at the 43-yard line, somebody went to a timeout and didn't tell us.
But we didn't. We'll stay right here.
We're going to stay right here.
And you say the cross-country deal has been canceled for
That
tomorrow.
is what I saw on the Cordell Facebook. The fun run had been canceled. I think they got a monsoon out there at the golf course, and I'm not sure
that creek might be a little full of water and stuff. I want to compliment the Cordell Fast Pitch softball team. They ended their season this past week up at Hooker on Monday. They had a good season. We're glad that they participated and represented Cordell in a big way. Junior high football Monday night will be at Merritt, so get out and enjoy that one. And go ahead and order your pumpkin rolls. We can start ordering those on October 1st.
One other quick announcement. Tonight was homecoming, and we had all the homecoming festivities, including the band spaghetti supper.
And I didn't tell them who won. Do
you
know
didn't
who
tell
won?
Them? I think I might have an inclination.
I listed all the participants and stuff. We'll do that at halftime.
We'll do that at halftime. Keep them in suspense. High snap. Drayton Maddox is going to have to go get this one. He just falls on it and prevents a turnover. Well, you can't have that. Not at this point in the game.
Back
50,
at the 21. That's a 22-yard loss right there.
50 seconds remaining, and they'll probably run one more play just for the sake of having to, because the play clock just started. 36 seconds left in the game clock for the half, and 20 seconds in the play clock. Maddox is going to come up under. No, he's going to stay in the shotgun, single back in the backfield, takes a snap, looks at option right, pitches out, and has a good running lane out here. If he can get a block, blocks him right into the running back, and brought out to about the 25. Good gain on the play, but 16 seconds remaining in the half, and that's probably going to end it unless somebody calls a timeout.
Yeah, the pitch went to Dane Corbin as he came around the right corner, but he got about 4 yards on the play, but it sure wasn't easy, and he went down
blocked him hard right in there. And at the half, Blue Devils and the Oilers locked in a tough one here, tough, wet one. Blue Devils trail this one 7-0. You're listening to 107 thezone.com. You can find us at oksports.tv and facebook.com. You can find us at 107 The Zone. We'll be back.
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Brown Ford in Cordell is now Wheeler Ford. Expect the same great service and selection you've always had from Brown Ford, now Wheeler Ford. Casey Horn and Tom Machunsky want to sell you a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. They have a great selection, pre-owned and new Fords. If we don't have what you want, we'll find it. Your small-town dealer is now Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Country dealer, country prices. That's Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Let us make you a real deal real soon.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett and Ashley Furniture, bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Visay, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554. Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
You know, sometimes you just want good food, cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Or a great tasting quarter-pound hamburger for only $2 after 4 o'clock. And sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials? That's a fantastic idea too. Well, we've got the place that'll make that happen right here in Cordell. Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Shorty's is even open late after every home football game. So find your coupon in the Blue Devil football program. That's Shorty's in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Brown Ford in Cordell is now Wheeler Ford. Expect the same great service and selection you've always had from Brown Ford, now Wheeler Ford. Casey Horn and Tom Machunsky want to sell you a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. They have a great selection, pre-owned and new Fords. If we don't have what you want, we'll find it. Your small town dealer is now Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Country dealer, country prices. That's Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Let us make you a real deal real soon.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV, Appliance, and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett, and Ashley Furniture. Bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV, Appliance, and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward. Where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554. Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
All right, we're back here at halftime. 3 minutes remaining in the half. Merritt Oilers lead this one 7-0 in a wet and tightly contested affair.
Been a good ball game all the way around so far. I mean, I kept the stats for the Cordell as best I could on this one, but when you go down and with 4:36 remaining in the first half is the only time the score's put up, and it's a kind of a busted play. The defense have done a good job. The offense have done a quality job, just haven't been made any leaps and bounds up and down the field. Like I said, the Merritt Oilers came back out on the field and they're warming up. The officials come back out on the field. Then they'll put a little more time to warm up again on that deal. But we want to finish something right here. This is the 2018 homecoming, and with the weather we've had today, and I love the rain, we needed the rain, but I like to go to the homecoming parade and see the activities down on the courthouse square and everything. That just didn't happen today. They had a pep assembly in the auditorium today. Did you go to it, Mike?
I did go to the pep assembly.
Tell me about the pep assembly.
Pep assembly was there in the gymnasium, which I'm lobbying that we get air conditioning put in the gymnasium. That's just a side note. But it all turned out well. Good festivities put on by the cheerleaders. We saw a race. It was and they had two wooden planks, and you had coaches on one team and sophomores on another team, cheerleaders on another team. And, well, I'll just say the coaches weren't real coordinated with one another, and it didn't turn out so well for them. But other than that, it was a good time. The band played well. Homecoming Queen nominees introduced themselves, and so yeah, it all turned out really well. It was a good time for the kids and for the parents who showed up.
Okay, and as we looked at it, we talked about they have floats usually. Didn't get to run those. May not get to see them this year, but they always have a competition. That's judged and stuff. And then the third place trophy went to the junior class. Second place trophy went to the senior class. So the sophomores won the float competition. Can you describe the floats or anything? Did you get to see them?
It was a semi. They made a truck look like a semi truck, and it said something similar to drive the Oilers out of town.
Oh, okay.
So it was pretty well done.
Well, my wife saw the one sign downtown that said, "Hey, Oilers, your mama called and you left your game at home." So,
wow.
And well, okay, but I remind her of the old country western song said, "Please don't tell my mama I work in the oil field. She still thinks I'm a piano player in a bar somewhere. So we don't go into that too often. But, Merritt Oilers lead 7-0, so they earned something right here. So I want to remind everybody that the crown bearer was Drayton Neely. The flower girl was Sophie Nance, so they did a good job on that one. The candidates for this homecoming: sophomore Hannah Sutherland, she's escorted by James Ivey. Junior candidate was Lexi Lawson, she's escorted by Drayton Maddox. And the senior candidate is Taylor Jaworski, escorted by Paxton Schweitzer. Drum roll. Mike, can you tell us who won the Queen candidate tonight?
And your winner is Hannah Sutherland.
Oh, baby daughter.
Baby daughter.
All righty. Hanging in there, doing a good job. Well represented. They got to walk out on the field tonight. You said there's some activities later tonight for the homecoming court and everything, so we wish them well. Congratulations to Hannah Sutherland. Sorry about that.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, that's down the road south somewhere. So Hannah Sutherland is your homecoming queen for 2018. So good event there. And then we talked earlier that cross-country fun run tomorrow, which they've done that for the last couple of years. They've canceled that, so we're not going to have a fun run out at the golf course tomorrow. But are they going to reschedule it? Any idea? Maybe they can, maybe they can't. They got a lot of other runs to do later in the season before they get to districts and playoffs and state and stuff, so on the runs. But junior high football game will be Monday at Merritt. Like I said, the fast pitch softball ended their season this week at Hooker. They had a good season. It represented Cordell really well, so we appreciate all their effort and Coach Blackburn and his crew because they did a good job. You can go ahead and order your pumpkin rolls starting October 1st, put on by the band, and they're always really good. Then they'll be delivered in time for Thanksgiving, so get your orders in. Contact any of your band members or the band itself at school, and you'll be in good shape there. Want to tell everybody thank you for the ambulance crew, for them to be here. Our chain crew do a good job. They're up and down the field doing what the officials tell them. And then we've got a press box crew that does a great job, and there's a lot of organization going on. We didn't have rosters for Merritt when we got here, but Paul Pankhurst, our athletic director, tracked some down and got us some. We appreciate the effort of all the people in the press box. I want to remind everybody, I always like to be able to tell you where you can go eat.
Yeah.
And Sunday, if you love, well, I do, I'll eat anything, but they're having brisket and pulled pork at the Activity Center on Sunday, a benefit dinner from 11 to 2, and a silent auction, a fundraiser deal for Sass Balzer. Everybody understands the effort she's going through and how she represents Cordell, and so we appreciate her. And so there's an appreciation dinner at the Activity Center on Sunday from 11 to 2. Going to be a great meal right there, brisket and pulled pork and all kinds of prizes for a silent auction. So get out and support these people and enjoy them from top to bottom right here.
All right, looking like we're getting ready to come back. Kickoff team for the Merritt Oilers comes back on the field. Blue Devils huddled up on their end of the field, on the west end of the field. Will be going against the wind for the third quarter. Dane Corbin back to receive, as well as Alex Grissom and Drayton Maddox. Now, here's one thing you always enjoy about small-town football. All of those have older brothers who played for the Dixon Comets. Dixon Comets. Never mind, I messed that up again.
There's
That's
Snyder.
where we came.
Talking about
Snyder, and now we're on Dixon. That's what my key change said. They all had brothers who played for the Cordell Blue Devils. And if they had brothers who played for the Dixon Comets, that would be one small world.
That's been a day or two.
That's been a day or two.
But Dixon made the news today. They had some flooding down in that area.
Nah,
so.
it doesn't surprise me. That's normally what they make the news for, stuff like that.
Down in the sticks down there. So.
Yeah, down on just east of Ardmore. But Drayton Maddox, Alex Grissom, and Dane Corbin back to receive. Merritt Oilers number 13 kicking. And I don't have a 13 on my roster.
I can't read his number. Is it a 13 or a 12? I've got a 12 on the roster.
I've got a Tyson Rose, and the ball falls over.
Blew off the tee right there. But his second-digit number is kind of blurred, and I haven't got a good shot at the front side.
And
No, is it 15?
With two guys over 45, I'm not sure the number's blurred or if it's just our eyes. It is number 15, looks like Cole Carnes. There's the kick, and that should have been an offside penalty already, and it is.
Okay.
And they're going to back them up 5 yards and do it again. They had half the right side of the kickoff team offsides before he kicked the football.
Well, they had a good start when it blew off the tee, and they had to come back and redo it again. So this will be their third attempt at kicking off right here.
Had one blow over, one false start, and If we can get them to play like that the rest of the half, I think we can walk out of here with our heads held high.
We've got a shot at it then, no problem. Back them up to 35. Now they finally get the ball back up the field and can start again. So,
and here we are, 35-yard line. Yeah, he had about 3 guys on the right side of the football that were offsides. He didn't have wasn't the kicker's fault. It just a couple of guys excited and anxious to go. Just the beginning of the second half here.
And Merritt leads 7-0 as we come out of the half.
And there we go. They stayed onside that time. Ball fielded by Maddox at the 30, bounces to the outside and doesn't get anywhere. He had a head of steam when the ball hit him in the numbers. Couldn't quite hold on to him. That slows everything down when you have to fumble around with the ball a little bit. Blue Devils will begin the second half on their own 20. I'm going to give them the 29.
That's generous.
That's real generous, real generous. But I'm going to have confidence they can get to at least the 29 this play.
Well, let's get them a first down on this series right here.
Blue Devils looking to the sideline. Blue Devils come out in their standard formation. Ran a lot of fullback dive last half. 2 to the left, 2 to the right for the Blue Devils. Single back in the backfield. Maddox in the shotgun. Straight snap. Ball's thrown underneath and batted away by the defender. Looked to me like the defender had a better chance of catching that one than the receiver.
I think it surprised the defender because it hit him right in the elbow.
It was self-defense. It was 11:50 remaining in the second half. Blue Devils looking to the sideline for the snap again. We're going to have trips to the left for the Blue Devils. 1 wide to the right. Single back in the backfield. Drayton Maddox in the shotgun. Oilers switching pressure, come hard to the side. Good actual catch and escaping for his life by Dane Corbin there. He caught the pitch that was rushed and with one hand behind him, made a stutter step, missed the tackle, slipped up the field for a no gain, but he actually ran for about 5 yards. That could have been a 5-yard loss easily. 2 wide to the right for the Blue Devils, 1 wide to the left. Tied in the formation, single back in the backfield. 3rd down and 10 for the Blue Devils on this one. He's dropping back. Merritt brings pressure. Maddox pulls the ball down and runs out to the left. They're going to get a holding penalty out there on that left side.
Yeah, flag on the play.
Yeah.
Kind of turned into a quarterback draw. Drayton dropped back, and there wasn't anybody to pass to, so he took it back to the left side, and somebody helped him just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
They're talking to Cordell.
He's stepping back away now.
Yeah. Said, no, it's not us. They want to talk to Merritt and see how far they're going to move us back on this effort. So go from there. Monday night will be junior high football at Merritt. Cordell travels over there for junior high. And then next Friday night, Cordell Blue Devils will travel to Sayre for a district matchup.
All right, then here we have, I think they're going to decline this one because it's going to bring up 4th and long. Or did they accept that? It's going to bring up. Going to replay 3rd down after a 10-yard mark off, so it should be about 3rd and 20 for the Blue Devils. Kind of surprising there, because that would have been 4th and probably about 9. Blue Devils kicking into the wind.
That's even a better spot on the walk-off right there. So.
Yeah. He got a lot of yards on.
Yeah. It's too far to walk on that one. Just set it down here.
So. All right, then. 2 wide to the right for the Blue Devils. 1 wide out left. Maddox in the backfield with Dane Corbin. Maddox in the shotgun. 11:09 remaining in the 3rd quarter. And there's a cheap 5 yards coming back. Everybody jumped. Blue Devils went on 2, and the Oilers went on 1, and that's normally a penalty. We got cheap 5 yards out of that, and that'll keep them from pinning their ears back so much. Wouldn't surprise me to see us run it again right here.
Still
just for the sake of holding off a pass rush.
3rd and 14 technically, so 3rd and 15
All right,
maybe.
Blue Devils change formation. Bring 1 in tight, 1 out wide to the right, 1 out wide to the left. Everybody looking for the play they're supposed to run. Blue Devils get set. Ball snapped. Under pressure, he rolls to his left, looking downfield, has a man and can't quite hold on to it underneath, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 15 for the Blue Devils.
Big pressure by Merritt that way, and Drayton was glad to get rid of that ball. He saw him coming, and got rid of it in a hurry then. So.
Right. Merritt Oilers back to about their 50, right at the 50. Stepping back a little bit to their side of the 50. 2 men setting back for them. This would be a good time to roll the formation and punt that direction. Right up against this wind. That's a stiff wind that he's kicking against, and I bet this thing dies around the 40.
Yeah, you'll be lucky to hit midfield on this one.
And there's a penalty on the play. Going to be a procedure penalty, most likely.
Right in the hell of the ball. He almost kicked it, and then the whistles blew, so he held on to it.
Offsides. They're going to line up offsides against the Merritt Oilers. Get another 5 yards, move it downfield.
Out to the 29-yard line now. So.
Well, I told you they'd get to the 29.
Well, they did. You had to help them quite a bit. No problem there. So, way to help them.
Punt formation still for the Blue Devils. Formation shifts to the right with Kobe Rivera. Good snap. And he was looking to hold. In fact, nice kick actually down to, met immediately right there on the play is Alex Grissom. He flipped the field. That was a really, really fine punt against the wind. Puts the Merritt Oilers back on their own 35, where earlier in the game, kicking against this same wind, we were having a tough time getting it across the 50. That was actually a fine punt by Drayton Maddox.
Yeah, he held it as long as he could, and that gave Grissom plenty of time to get around there. He finally got around to the defender, and as soon as it was caught there at the 37, he downed him in a hurry.
Wrapped up and brought down. 2 wide to the right for the Oilers. 1 wide to the left, staggered backfield. Going to hand off to the tailback right out of there, number 7. Brought down by the ankles behind the line of scrimmage. Carson Nickel in on that play, brought down after a 1-yard loss. Did that look like number 7 to you, Drake Carnes, that was tackled?
Yeah.
All right,
sure
then.
Was.
Brings up 2nd and 11. Good tackle by Nickel there on the corner. And Merritt back to the drawing board in the huddle. 2nd down and 11 for the Merritt Oilers. 10:20 remaining in the third quarter, just getting started here in the second half. 2 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left, running backs in a T formation. Quarterback keeper going to option, cuts it up the middle and having a hard time filling that hole with the linebackers, and he's down the field, cut down finally at the Blue Devil, are going to call it about the 35-yard line.
Good tackle, good saving tackle over there on the far sideline. He found a lane, found a seam, and went up on the right side all the way down to the Cordell 35-yard line.
Having a hard time filling that hole right there off tackle when they run that option play. 1st and 10 for the Oilers, just outside the Blue Devil 35, heading to the west. 2 to the left, 2 to the right, single back in the backfield, quarterback in the shotgun. Handoff. Actually, he's going to hold it and cut back. Should have handed off.
Yeah.
That was an option. That was an option read there, and he should have let that one ride with the running back. And he decided to pull it at the last minute. Blue Devil defense stayed home. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
And he was gang tackled. There was about 3 or 4 Blue Devil blue jerseys right there. Put him on the deck.
All right. 2nd down and 10. Oilers break huddle. 2 in the backfield. Staggered to the right. 2 wide right, 1 wide to the left. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quarterback hands off. Nope, fakes that option again. And here he comes. Met at the Met about 7 yards down the field. Falls forward. Looks like pretty close to a 10-yard gain, but they're not going to quite get it. 3rd down and a yard for the Merritt Oilers.
Just outside the 25, inside the 26. So we'll call it the 26.
Right now, Oilers out physicaling, out muscling, so to speak. I just invented a word there.
Thank you.
Yeah, out muscling the Oilers, the Blue Devils on that edge, having a tough time covering that option. There we go again. It's going to be a handoff directly up the option off tackle down across the 35. Is going to be enough yardage for a Merritt Oiler 1st down.
To the 23-yard line, so it'll be Merritt Oilers' 8th 1st down of the ball game.
8:50 to go in the third quarter. Merritt Oilers lead this one 7-0 at the moment. Blue Devils been pretty tough on defense tonight. Have had one play where it didn't quite go their way. And now Oilers staggered 2 in the backfield to the right. Handoff straight up the middle, and he keeps it. That's a good fake. Keeps it, and he is off to the races. Touchdown, Merritt.
Touchdown Merritt Oilers with 8:30 to go in this third period of play.
That was a really good fake right there. He put it right in his belly and pulled it at the last second.
Merritt gets their second touchdown of the ball game and makes it 13-0. They'll line up to kick the extra point for the Merritt Oilers, and we'll see what we can do on this effort.
They're going to place it in there again, which again kind of surprises me. Didn't get a good foot into the last one, and with the conditions the way they are. There's the kick. It's up and almost blocked, but a better kick, and it is good. And at the 8:30 mark of the third quarter, Blue Devils trail this one 14-0. We'll be back after a commercial break.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
Back here at Cordell Blue Devil Field, the Cordell Blue Devils and the Merritt Oilers. Merritt has just put their second touchdown up on the board, and Merritt leads Cordell by a score of 14-0 right here. And still got a pretty good, it's more of a north breeze right now.
Yeah, it's flipping around a little bit.
Because that flag, instead of going toward Mangum, it's going more toward the park right now. So.
Yeah.
Kind of down that way.
Sitting here, let's see what kind of kick we get underway with this time. If we field it clean, we probably get a good kickoff return. There have been opportunities tonight, just haven't been able to field the ball cleanly.
Well, we've touched it and dropped it, had to pick it up, give them plenty of time to get down the field. But he's got the wind assisted right here, and he had a good kickoff last time. He's going to try to boom another one right here for the Merritt Oilers.
And actually a good kick down to about the 15, fielded by Maddox at the 10. He's coming up the right sideline. Finds him a little bit of a crease, and down about the 20.
Well, he jitterbugged and got a little bit out of it, but at the same time, Cordell needs more right here.
8:23 remaining in the third quarter. Blue Devils trailed this one 14-0. Need to get something going on this drive just for the sake of flipping the field and putting them in a worse field position situation, where the worse field position you got, the more you have to close up your playbook just a little bit, unless you're just a profoundly proficient offense. And at the high school level, that's hard to find. So the worse position you're in, the more limited your playbook is. Blue Devils line up with two to the left. Maddox throws a little screen out to the right, and just not thrown well, not fielded well. There wasn't nothing good about that play. He was under pressure and just had to flip it out there real quick, and there was nothing doing. So that's going to come up. Incomplete pass. Or did they call that a lateral? They called that a lateral.
That's why we went out and covered it over there. I thought it was just barely enough to be forward, but they're moving it back a little ways.
Yeah,
no, they're still giving him 21.
Okay, yeah, that should have been a forward pass.
Yeah.
But all right then. Blue Devils in a T formation right now, old school T formation. Singles to the out wide, to the left and right. Counter tray, and nothing doing. That's been a bread and butter play of the Cordell Blue Devils for many, many years. Teams have learned to just naturally defend it because they see it all the time. 8:10 remaining. Ball gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils looking to the sideline for the play call.
Kobe Rivera did everything he could, but he was wrapped up in the backfield. He's lucky to get to the line of scrimmage.
Very lucky there. One wide to the left. Two wide right, slot to the left for the Blue Devils. Pressure coming up the middle. Maddox with the ball. Quick strike and thrown underneath. Bounced off three Oilers and incomplete. We're very fortunate to not have that one go away from us.
It was intended for Bodie Gallagher, but he had 3 defenders around him.
Yeah.
Hit one of the defenders in the numbers, so it's fortunate that's just an incomplete pass.
Yeah, and then the coach will go to him at halftime and say, good play, but that's why you are a defensive back.
Yeah. Keep up the good work.
Keep up the good work. Blue Devils punting again. Maddox back at his own 10 to punt. 7:41 remaining in the third.
Yeah, he had a good punt last time, and he took his time. Let's see what we can do this time.
Boy, that was a high snap. Punt
Short.
straight up in the air, shanked off to the side, bounced out, and they're going to go that far back, and he's going to go out of bounds. I'm betting about the 42 is where they're going to get him. That's what I'm going to see. There we go. Man, I need to buy a lottery ticket after that call.
You're on the money here,
on
buddy.
the money for that one. But all that being said, Merritt Oilers take over on down. 7:35 remaining in the third, and they're coming right back to action, so we'll stay right here with them. Merritt Oilers come to the line of scrimmage, break the huddle. They have 2 going wide to the right, 1 going wide to the left, and staggered backfield to the left side for the Oilers. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to hand off to the last man through. Couldn't hold that edge, and Rivera chases him down about the 30, we're going to call it just inside the 35-yard line, just outside the 35, rather. They're going to spot him, backed it up a little bit to the 36. Going to bring up 2nd and 4 for the Merritt Oilers.
7:12 remaining in the third period of play. Merritt leads Cordell 14-0.
Yes, sir. To 2nd down. 1 wide to the right for the Oilers. 2 wide to the left. Single back in the backfield with the quarterback. There's that option to the right again, and the quarterback holds on to it, tries to exploit the middle, and he is brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It looks like a no-gainer right there, and bring up 3rd down and 4.
Big Andrew Gonzalez did a super job right there in his middle of the defensive line, making the tackle. Backed him up about a yard. So.
Backed up, all right then. So that's Adam Gonzalez and Andrew Guzman. And so it's sort of like Alex and Ellis. 3rd down, and call it a long 4, short 5 for the Oilers. Staggered backfield for the Oilers. Quarterback in the shotgun, 1 wide to the right. They're going to hand off big man right up the middle. Actually, he holds on to the ball. Good fake, and he is trying to dance and probably should have just put his shoulder down. Tried to dance out of a tackle right there, and Colby Rivera holds the edge, and it's going to be 4th down. And did they call it a no gain, or did he lose a yard?
No, he gained about the length of the football.
He gained about the length of a football, so it'll be 4th and long for the Merritt Oilers.
Colby Rivera grabbed him and couldn't back him up, so he just jerked him straight down on the field. Said, if you're not going anywhere, we'll just jerk you down right here.
We're going down one way or another, and I'm going to guess the play call on this one is going to go on 2, see if they can draw Blue Devils offside. Single back in the backfield with the Oilers. And they go straight snap. He throws a short pass out there. Batted and no good. Carson Nickel cuts off the pass route. Bats the ball down. Turnover on downs. Blue Devils hanging around. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage. Offense is already on the field. Going right back to the line of scrimmage. 5:30 remaining in the third quarter. Blue Devils turn over the Merritt Oilers on downs. Blue Devils trail this one 14-0 right now. Trying to get some kind of momentum going. Haven't been unsuccessful so far tonight, running off a series of successful plays. They've had a couple of good plays, but nothing we've been able to stack up for tonight. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Merritt staying in there. There's a handoff right up the middle, and Dane Corbin's been tough tonight, straight up the middle. And that's going to be about a yard and a half gain. It's going to be 2nd down. They gave him 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd down at 8. Didn't look like he got that much, but he squeezed in there a little more. 2nd down at 8. Blue Devil football on the 38-yard line, heading east. Blue Devils get the play from the sideline. Have 3 wide to the right for the Blue Devils. Running back set to the left of the quarterback in the shotgun, 1 wide left. Drayden Maddox fakes the handoff. Is going to try to get the end and doesn't get it, and it's hit trying to put the brakes on, and that's going to be a loss on the play. In fact, a pretty significant loss, about a 4-yard loss. sometimes on those plays, which your running backs coach will do, if they've got it covered, just hit the jets and try to get around the corner if you can. Don't take that hit in the mouth. 4:29 remaining in the third quarter. Blue Devils line up at 3rd and 13. Trips to the right for the Blue Devils. One wide to the left. Running back in the backfield with Maddox. Rolls pass to the running back, and he cuts it to the inside. Finds a little bit of a lane, and oh, my goodness. A hair away from getting away. Comes up with no gain. They dropped way back. Found him a little bit of a crease, but couldn't quite get away from the tackler. If he'd have gotten away from that tackler, he was probably still running. Good play call on the play, just couldn't quite get away.
And that's Dane Corbin, and he can usually run under him and stuff, and he got bounced pretty hard on that play, but he did a super job right there, and it almost looked like a horse collar when they brought him down, but he's going to come out and take a little breather. He's seen a few stars, but he's doing just fine.
Yeah, I think he landed on the football when he went to the ground with the – again, he's just not a really, really hardy kid. He could eat some biscuits in the offseason and do just fine. Good snap back to Maddox. Maddox gets a good kickoff. Ball down at the 35 and takes a Blue Devil.
Touch it?
No, he didn't touch it. Down to 45, takes a Blue Devil roll down to the 20. And he's kind of kicking himself for not fielding that one because that took a Blue Devil bounce at about 20 yards.
Yeah, it rolled all dead at the 20-yard line.
I don't know if that hit a sprinkler head out there to bounce like that or what, but it bounced down there and flipped the field. Good kick by Drayton Maddox. One of the reasons why he was Special Teams Player of the Year last year for our conference. Good punter. So we're back here at the
we're going to mark it out to the 21
yeah,
now.
It was good. It was a good punt. They took a Blue Devil roll. Merritt comes back to the offensive line with 3:17 remaining in the third, leading this one 14-0. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right for the Oilers. Single back in the backfield with the quarterback. And he's going to follow his lead blocker off to the right side, dances around just a little bit, and he is hemmed up and brought down after about we'll call it a 3-yard gain. The officials may call it about a 4-yard gain, but we don't care what the officials say right now.
It looks like a 3-yard gain out to the 24-yard line.
All right, then.
Clock's ticking with 3 minutes left in the third period of play. The Merritt Oilers lead the Cordell Blue Devils by a score of 14-0.
All right, then. Here we are, 2nd down and 7. 2 come wide to the left, 2 come wide to the right for the Oilers. And we got a man in motion behind the cart. They're going to dive the ball right up the middle, fake the jet sweep, and dove right up the middle with Smith. And I imagine we're going to get a heavy dose of Smith if it continues to go this direction. He's a load to tackle. He runs straight ahead and hard. 2:34 remaining. That's enough for a first down for the Merritt Oilers. Ball at about the 34-yard line. Merritt Oilers come to the line. 1 wide to the right. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left, staggered backfield. Quarterback takes a snap, fakes it, was running right, runs that option, and ball's on the ground. Let's see who came up with it. Looks like a loss on the play. Merritt Oilers come up with the football. Ball knocked loose there by the defender on the edge. He tried to make that pitch, and the ball was swatted away, so they're very fortunate to come up with that. That would have been a good break that we needed right there. 2nd down, and is that a 2nd down? Yes, that's a 2nd down and 10 for the Oilers. Blue Devils fighting it out. Haven't had much go their way as far as momentum goes. Haven't been able to successfully mount an offensive charge, but fighting it out here on the play. And brought down in the backfield. Who's that on the play? Colby Rivera. Right there on the play brings him down in the backfield. That's going to be about a yard loss on the play unless they're real nice to him, and it looks like they were real nice to him. I don't know if that kid's their official's nephew or what, because that kid fell down 2 yards from where that ball was spotted.
I think he brought him a cheeseburger during halftime so he'd have something to eat.
Had to have him. Going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Blue Devils. 1:11 remaining in the third quarter. 2 wide to the right. 2 coming wide left for the Oilers. Number 1, he's not going to run out for a pass. He's going to block or he's going to go in motion. Well, looky there. He did run out for a pass, and he's just running. There we go. Good edge protection right there by Carson Nickel. Kept his feet, held his edge, brings up 4th down and long for the Oilers. Matter of fact, that's only about a 3-yard gain. 4th and 7 for the Oilers. 35 seconds remaining in the third quarter. See if they start the play clock, so they have to run a play. Play clock has not been started yet, down to 30 seconds.
Well, they got the wind with them right now. When next quarter, it'll be with the Cordell Blue Devils.
They are going to have to punt.
Yeah.
18 seconds on the play clock, 20 seconds on the game clock for the third quarter. So here we go. We've got the Merritt Oilers lined up for the kick. There's the punt, straight up in the air. Doesn't carry very far. Carries across the field a good ways. Yeah, ooh, man. Coach is going to talk to him about that at the end of the game. That ball's squirming around down there on the ground. Get away from it, young man.
Dane's playing like he's about 7'3" on the field
yeah,
right here.
Yeah, he feels the ball cleanly after the bounce. It's on the 35. 2.6 seconds remaining in the third. We will get a play off before the fourth quarter, and let's see where we go from here. Blue Devils trail this one right now, 14-0. Blue Devils on the field taking the offense. It looks like we have two to start this formation. We have 2 wide to the right. Number 64, Cameron Cochran, coming on the field right now. He's playing. He's at center right now. So that's an unusual development there. Cameron Cochran on the field at center. 2 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left. Single back in the backfield. Good snap, rolling it to the left. Good toss out there. Rivera with the catch, and you got to keep pushing that corner. Now,
hit the ground and slip down, and that'll be the end of the third period of play with Merritt leading Cordell 14-0. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. You're listening to Blue Devil Football right here on 106.9 FM and the Internet.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
All right, we're back here to begin the fourth quarter. Blue Devils trail this one 14-0. 2nd and 7 from their own 38-yard line right now. I've had some decent plays on offense, but have had some trouble with penalties. Also had trouble protecting the quarterback. Hasn't been able to quite get anything going his direction as far as protection goes. And coming into the fourth quarter with the wind at your back, hopefully you can get some things changed your way. Physical ball game so far.
You just got to have one good play, and that can turn the tide in a hurry right here.
Back to this full house backfield look. And here we go. Strong side to the right. I formation. Paxton in motion, and he's getting pressure from the backside. Got to get rid of it. Does get rid of it. No good. Gets hit just as he throws the ball. The play was there. You got to have just enough. Got to have a half a step longer protection.
And I was just telling you during the break, Paxton had changed his jersey back to his normal 56 at halftime, and then at the end of the third quarter, I saw him changing the jersey down here, and it's Paxton. He's back to wearing 32 again.
Back in the backfield again.
Give that boy the ball, and he can run with it and take it a long ways down the field. So
Blue Devils come out with 3rd and long, 3rd and 7. For the Blue Devils here, trying to get some things working their direction. Full house backfield. Lined up in the I formation last time. Coming to the right. He's got the edge. You got to keep the edge. You can't cut back. It's one of the things lost in this generation. This generation plays a whole lot of video games, and a lot of times when they get the ball, they're playing video games. They're trying to make the cutback. That play right there is designed to the outside and run it to the outside. You got to keep that edge, get yourself some better yardage.
You got to turn the corner and
Turn
then
the
kick
corner.
it up the field.
Yeah, turn the corner, then kick it up the field. You got to be able.
Stop, you don't get the corner.
No, that's exactly right. Drayton Maddox back to punt the ball. 4th down and 5 for the Blue Devils.
Standing on his own 30.
Gets the kick away. Good kick. Straight down the field. Fielded at the 26. Good wedge set up there by the Blue Devils to bring him down at the 30. About a 4-yard return, maybe 5. They're going to spot him at about the 31. 11:02 remaining in the game. Blue Devils having a tough sled of this one. Trailed this one 14-0. And there's only been one turnover tonight, and that by the Blue Devils, an interception late in the first half. Didn't cost them any points, but did cost them an offensive possession. And basically the first touchdown scored by the Oilers was on a busted play. And then the second one, they started with good field position, didn't have to move the ball very much. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left for the Oilers. Straight dive off the left side, and he is brought down after about a 5-yard gain. Running hard there on the play. Can't quite tell the running back we got there. So 2nd down and looks like just about 5.
And I think Kobe Rivera's in on the tackle on the far side. One of the big differences, we've had 12 punts in this ball game.
Yeah.
So a lot of possessions aren't going anywhere, and you have to punt the ball away.
Yep, that's just how it is. 2nd down and 5, and here we go. 2nd down and 5. 2 wide to the right for the Oilers. Staggered backfield. 1 wide to the left. Quarterback in the shotgun. Handoff straight to the left side. Virtually the same play they ran last time. Finds a little seam, and he's breaking away, and he's going to be able to get away, and if no one's going to get him. It's a touchdown.
Take it to the house.
Well-blocked play.
That'll be a 64-yard carry all the way to the end zone for a score with 10:13 to go in this ball game. Merritt gets their 3rd touchdown of the night.
Yeah, no. So that's 10:13 remaining, and that's 20-0 right now. Here we go. Let's see if they're going to – it looks like they'll kick it again.
Yep, they'll line up for the
extra
no
point
problem.
here this time. They've been fielding them cleanly with the field conditions the way they've been. The field actually looks pretty good, and since even considering it as wet as it's been. Almost 2 inches of rain here in Cordell. And there's the snap. It is up, and good foot into it, and it's going to be good. Blue Devils trail this one with 10:13 remaining in the ball game. They trail this one 21-0. We're going to go to break right now. You're listening to 107thezone.com. You can find us on oksports.tv, and on Facebook, you can find us at 107thezone.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
All right, we're back here with 10:13 remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils trail this one 21-0. Long run there by the Merritt Oilers. We've had trouble protecting that edge for a good chunk of the night. we give up a little bit of weight on that edge out there. We've got a couple of 150-pounders on the edge, and well, as much heart and determination as they have, sometimes when a 200-pounder hits you, you go the other direction. Blue Devils back deep are Drayton Maddox, Alex Grissom, and Dane Corbin. Merritt kicking off from their own 40.
Oh, kicking into the wind this time.
Kicking into the wind finally. A squib kick down there. They're going to have to come up the field this one. Picked up by Corbin. He's going to look for the left side. Finds him a little bit of a lane. Bounces to the 40 and 45 down to almost the 50. And he's down at, they're going to mark him out at the, looks like the 46, 47-yard line. And good return. Looked initially like nothing was there, and he found them a little crease and squibbed through it. Blue Devils take over on their own 40. They're going to call it the 40. What do you call that? The 46? I'm going to call it the 46.
47 and a half.
Now who's being generous there?
Well, it's 47 and a half, not quite the 48. So
all right, then.
47.
Blue Devils come to the line ready to go. See what kind of formation we have here. We're going to go right back to a wishbone-style formation. Blue Devils take the snap. Hand off deep to Kobe Rivera, running on the edge, cuts it up the middle, has a crease and is brought down after right at a 5-yard gain. Crosses the 50. Good 5-yard gain there. Good tough running there. And in wishbone formation, you can't have somebody that's scared of getting hit, and Kobe Rivera certainly stuck his nose up in there. 2nd down and 5 for the Blue Devils. Let's see if we can get a couple successful plays in a row with 9:35 remaining in the ball game.
I'm going to give him 6 on that.
So all right.
Good job for Kobe Rivera.
2nd down and 5. Blue Devils taking a while getting out of the huddle. Different play call. They're going to have to hurry to get this one off. 6 seconds left on the play clock, and I bet you we get a timeout before we get a play called. Oh, wow.
Snap.
Offsides right there. Boy, whoo, that defender bailed out.
He stepped into the neutral zone. We didn't quite have the snap going, and I'm going to snap the ball. So
yeah, that defender on the left side saved a delay of game and gave us an offside, and that may be enough for a Blue Devil 1st down. It's looking like it from here, and they're moving they're going to move the chains as soon as the white hat lets them, and there he goes. 9:15 remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils have a 1st down on the Merritt Oiler 42-yard line. Come out in a wishbone formation. Going to come running straight at you. Here we go. Paxton Schweitzer with the ball and about a 3-yard gain. About down to the 39. No one trying to hit him high. They're all hitting him down around the knees, and that's around the 3.5. Pretty close to a 4-yard gain. Blue Devils haven't had many creases to run through tonight. It's been well contested by the Merritt Oiler defense. 8:50 remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils trail this one 21-0. Blue Devils come to the line looking at a wishbone formation again. Trying to grind it out here, trying to get something moving their direction. 2nd and 7. Ball handed again up the middle to Schweitzer. Pile moving forward. And ball's going to come down. It's going to be 3rd down and we'll call it 5. About 2.5 yards on the play. Maybe a long 4. Blue Devil football. 3rd down and we'll call it a long 4. We're going to be optimistic. 8:11 remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils get the play. Maddox heading to the heading back to the huddle with the play. Blue Devils come out in a wishbone formation, quick to the line. Straight off tackle there. No help on the block there, and that's going to be brought down for a short loss at the 40. Wouldn't be surprised if we see the Blue Devils go for it here. 7:40 remaining in the ball game. 4th down and 9. Not a good down and distance if you're on the short end of the stick as far as the scoreboard goes. 4th down. That may be 8. Let's call it 8. Maybe it'll help us out here.
That'll work.
There, Blue Devils. He's going to drop straight back. Max protect. He's got a man that running free. Defender fell down, but the receiver couldn't get to the ball. And that's turnover on downs with 7:15 remaining in the ball game. And turnover on downs, Merritt Oiler football right at the 40-yard line of their own 40-yard line. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
All right, we're back here for the Blue Devils, and we have a player down on the field. Can't quite tell the number there. And with him down on the field, we're going to go away for at least another 30 seconds.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
You know, sometimes you just want good food, cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Or a great tasting quarter-pound hamburger for only $2 after 4 o'clock. And sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials? That's a fantastic idea too. Well, we've got the place that'll make that happen right here in Cordell. Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Shorty's is even open late after every home football game. So find your coupon in the Blue Devil football program. That's Shorty's in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
All right, we're back here in the fourth quarter. 7:07 remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils trail this one 21-0. Turnover on downs. You missed a quarterback keeper off to the left, which gained nothing, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Oilers as they try to finish this game off.
And then a score update. You got Mangum 47, Hollis 0, Frederick 26, Sayre 6.
All right. There's a quarterback keeper with that pitch, and, good tackle. Good tackle. Alex Grissom gave up probably, I'm saying 80 pounds on that play. Alex he's a slender, fast fella, but Smith hit that edge with the head of steam, and Alex Grissom came up and took his legs out from under him and stopped him for about a 1.5 yard gain. 3rd down and long for the Merritt Oilers.
Just up to him, stayed with his assignment, did what the coach told him to do, did a good job there.
And Smith hit that. When he got up, he was a little frustrated because he saw Alex and saw a small built fella, thought he was going to do more than he did, and it kind of surprised him. 2 to the left, 1 to the right for the Merritt Oilers. And running back was in motion before the snap. Should have been a penalty, wasn't. Pass short underneath, but good enough for a 1st down for the Merritt Oilers.
Just inside Blue Devil territory at about the 49-yard line. 1st down, Merritt.
Moving the chains there. 6:05, and the clock will begin again once the ball is set and chains are set. Winding the clock is Mr. Whitehat. 6:04 remaining in the ball game. 1st and 10, just beyond the 50 for the Merritt Oilers. My guess is they're going to try to score and more than just run out the clock, but they're going to try to drive the field and score. They took a pretty good whooping. Met in the backfield by Carson Nickel, and about a 1/2 yard loss on the play. Good job by the Blue Devils there. And that's kind of, I think, what Coach Beasley's been looking for a good chunk of the night. And he's got it here in the fourth quarter. Blue Devils continuing to fight even though they're down. It's going to bring up 2nd down and long for the Merritt Oilers. And breaking the huddle, they got 2 coming wide to the right. Actually, it looks like they're going to bring a 3rd one this direction. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left, tight end on the right side, single back. Now we have motion coming to the right. And quarterback keeper, and he's going to jump over a defender and miss tackle there and brought down about the 27-yard line. Number 1, Dane Corbin on the play.
Dane plays like he's 7'2", doesn't he?
Well, he's got big brothers. If he don't, he gets beat up when he gets home. Now, that's what happens when you have an older brother. If you don't meet big brother's expectation, not only do you take some punishment on the field, you take some punishment back at the house. At least that's how it works with mine.
I've always seen it happen, so you know.
Here we go. The Oilers come out with 2 wide to the right on about the 28-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield, 1 to the left, and he's going to ride this option, fake the keep, and hand off to number 7. Cuts back and is upended after about a 6-yard gain. And it's going to be second down and long 4 for the Oilers.
Number 7 will be Drake Carnes for the Merritt Oilers.
4:30 remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils fighting it out. Injured player on the last series for the Blue Devils was Andrew Guzman. He's out on the sideline right now, trying to walk it off a little bit. 2 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left for the Merritt Oilers. Single back in the backfield with the quarterback in the shotgun. Quarterback keeper all the way, finds him a seam, cuts back, but is drugged down from behind, but not before he can fall forward for a first down. First down, Merritt Oilers. 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. Clock stops while the chains are moved. Chains are. Go ahead.
They get down to the 17-yard line, which will give Merritt their 12th first down of the ball game. At halftime, they only had 6 first downs.
Staying on track here. 1st and 10 from the 17, 18, somewhere in there. 2 wide to the right, going to hand off to the second man through, has a lane over the left side, can't quite get him down until he's down to about the 3 or 4 yard line. Where's Mr. Lyman going to stop? Looks like he's going to mark it off at the 3.
Spun forward and rolled up there and got another yard or 2 out of it.
And Merritt rolling now as far as the momentum and the offensive line is go. 1st and goal, 3:30 remaining in the ball game. 2 men wide to the right, 1 man wide to the left. Offset backfield. They're going to get the second man through on this one, and there he is. Carnes right up the middle. Touchdown, Merritt Oilers.
With 3:22 to go in the ball game, Merritt Oilers hit their 4th touchdown of the night, making the score Merritt 27, Cordell 0. They'll line up and kick the extra point right here. I want to remind everybody that next Monday, the junior high will be at Merritt for a junior high ball game, and then on Friday night, Cordell will travel to Sayre for another district matchup.
All right, then. Got the spotter. Kick is up, and it is good foot into it, and he splits the uprights, and it is good. 3:32 remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils trail this one 28-0. We'll come right back to you after the break. You're listening to 107thezone.com, oksports.tv, and on Facebook, you can find us at 107 The Zone.
Brown Ford in Cordell is now Wheeler Ford. Expect the same great service and selection you've always had from Brown Ford, now Wheeler Ford. Casey Horn and Tom Machunsky want to sell you a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. They have a great selection, pre-owned and new Fords. If we don't have what you want, we'll find it. Your small-town dealer is now Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Country dealer, country prices. That's Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Let us make you a real deal real soon.
And we are back. 3:22 remaining in the ball game. Hasn't gone the Blue Devils' way tonight. Trailing this one 28-0. Blue Devils fought it out pretty well. Just haven't been able to get anything generated offensively. Hadn't been able to keep the ball out of the Merritt Oilers' hands. How many times have we punted now, Dudley? I think you gave me a number.
A while ago, we had 12 punts during the ball game, and I think we're up to about 14 right now. So.
Yeah. Part of playing defense is being able to keep the other team's offense off the field. And if you can keep the other team's offense off the field, you can usually keep them from scoring near as much. But we've had to punt the ball all night long, and when you give more opportunities to score, and your defense gets wore down, and they just score more. It's just how it happens. When you get more chances, you score.
And Merritt has been able to take advantage of their chances and opportunities. We give them good field position and then 1 or 2 missed tackles, and that's it.
Short kick off to the left side. Going to be fielded by Drayton Maddox, and he just falls on it to keep from fumbling the football away. Blue Devils have the ball on right at, looks like their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, Drayton tried to scoop it, and he missed on his first scoop, but when you've touched it, it's a live ball. You've got to do something to maintain it then. So.
Well, on kickoff, it's a live ball after 10 yards anyway,
yeah.
So you got to jump on it. The Blue Devils come to the offensive line, too. Actually, we're going to get a
field by Cordell.
We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to 107thezone.com.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
All right, we're back here. Blue Devils call a timeout just before they take possession of the football. Probably a whole lot of encouragement going on down in that huddle. When you're on the short end of it, toward the end of the game, it can get a little discouraging.
You bet. Well, and especially you're sitting there on homecoming 2018. So
to me, just by what we're watching here on the sideline, they're switching Paxton back to his normal lineman number. So that's probably the reason for the timeout just before they took possession. But it's hard. My freshman year, we went winless. And toward the end of the season, then if you don't have the right heart set and right mindset, it can affect how your team plays down the stretch. And what coaches look for in this moment is hustle, effort, some grit. What are you made of here? You're just going to roll over and die. You're going to keep fighting it out.
Dedication to the program.
That's exactly right.
Writing for the brand right here.
Yeah, respecting yourself enough to compete completely. So here the Blue Devils come back to the line of scrimmage. First and 10 from their own, we'll call it the 24, 25-yard line. Blue Devils 1 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right, single back in the backfield. Short pass out here to Carson Nickel, catches it, and he's down to the 34-yard line, really close to our first down.
A good spot would give him a first down on that one. So,
well, we haven't had one of those all night, so why start now? 3:04 remaining in the ball game. It's going to be second and inches for the Blue Devils.
That's our first completed pass too.
That first completed piece, just missed. One of them, the wind carried away from him. Just missed on a couple of them. Been rushed all night. Blue Devils with the football. He's rolling to his right, looking back down the field. Ball thrown well short. Picked off at the 50-yard line, run back to the 45. Alex Grissom makes the tackle on the play. Merritt with a first down on the Blue Devil 45. 2:41 remaining in the ball game. And again, still with the mindset of coaches looking for who's going to compete, who's going to work hard, even when it's not going your way. That tells you a lot about who the young men are and how much they believe in each other as a program. 2:37 remaining. Ball on the 45 for the Merritt Oilers. 2 wide to the right, 2 offset in the backfield. On the handoff, the second man through, cut down just after about a yard gain. Wow, that was the second bounce where he spotted the football was the second bounce. He hit the ground a full yard before where they get the spot. But oh well, 28-0. They're wanting to get out of here too. 2:11 remaining in the ball game.
And Carson Nickel in on the tackle.
Yeah, cut him down in the backfield. Good play by Carson. Had a couple of standouts tonight defensively. Carson Nickel being one of them. Colby Rivera being another one. Linebacker core has done a pretty good job. They've just been on. This is the 15th possession for the Merritt Oilers.
Mm-hmm.
There's a running back to the left, finds a little bit of a lane and brought down after about a 3-yard gain. He's going to bring up third down, and we'll call it 6 for the Merritt Oilers. 1:40 remaining in the ball game. And the Merritt Oilers huddle up and going to bleed the clock here a little bit. Not in a real big hurry to get back to the line.
Well, you got maximum points in your district right now with 28-0 score.
Very, very true. Maximum points in the district. Play clock hasn't even started yet. Not real sure as to why the play clock hasn't started. Somebody's asleep on the job over there next to Mr. Cox. Mr. Cox, get those men awake. Handoff off to the left side. Lots of clean jerseys out there for the Merritt Oilers, getting in their twos and some of the younger players, and that's going to bring up 4th down and about 4 for the Merritt Oilers with a minute left in the ball game. Down to under a minute. Play clock resets to 25, and yeah, they're okay.
Well, you got to wait for the guy to signal him,
and he had signaled him. He's trying to shorten the game up a little bit. Let's see what we do here. 4th down. He's not punting the football. He's brought his offense back on the field. 2 wide to the right, offset backfield to the left. 30 seconds left in the ball game. He's going to hand it off right side. He's tripped down He's going to be short of the first down, and that's going to be turnover on downs. 25 seconds remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils will take control of the football at the 37-yard line to me, Dudley.
I'll write down whatever you want to tell me right here.
Yeah,
So,
right. Why don't we
good
go with the
spot.
37?
Okay.
Why don't we
works for
go
me
with
then.
that?
So they lost a yard on that play.
Yeah, lost a yard on the play. We'll go from there.
The 37-yard line, that gives Cordell one good 64-yard play, and they score.
One good. Well, they've already started the clock, which you're not supposed to start the game clock on turnover on downs. But again, it looks like Mr. Whitehat has a date back home, so he's going to swing it back home. Drayton Maddox runs for his life, swings it out, picked that ball up because it was a lateral. Oh, they're going to call it incomplete. 8 seconds. Like, why are you going to call that incomplete? Could have ended the game right there. And actually, the ball was thrown 2 yards behind where the quarterback was.
Drayton had turned upfield, but he's still behind the line of scrimmage, and then makes the pass a little low to Dane Corbin. Dane tried to get it, and he knew it was a live ball, and he was going to keep going, but they said, nope, you can run another play.
Well, for me, if you're trying to end the game, which the officials are about, what they're doing with the clock, and that's all fine. There's no chance to win. There's not a 29-point play in football.
Right.
Doesn't matter how far you can drop kick something. But I would have called that one a lateral and let the clock keep running. Maddox hands off, actually pitched to the outside. Corbin's got the edge. He's going to turn it up about the 40. Has a little bit of a blocker. Runs outside and is hit way late out of bounds. Someone's going to talk to him about running out of bounds, too.
Yeah.
We're going to be at the 45-yard line. Good run by Corbin. 2 seconds remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils down to the last play. Third down and 3 for the Blue Devils. Coming to the line here. Maddox not under center, in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look deep. He's got some pressure from the edge. Throws the ball deep and hit late, cheap behind the back. And, from a bench player, you shouldn't have to take that. Anyway, and this is the end of this one. 28-0. Blue Devils come up short on homecoming night. Sophomore class with a big night, winning the float and the homecoming queen, but the Blue Devils come up short. We're going to take a break and come right back to you.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
All right, we're back. And the Blue Devils dropped this one tonight, homecoming. After 2 inches of rain on the field, sophomore class wins the homecoming float, and sophomore class wins the homecoming queen. Blue Devils
now, who
fall.
was the queen?
I believe her last name was Sutherland. First name Hannah. Did well tonight. Lots of hard fought moments out there on the field for the Blue Devils. Now coming in front of the homestand, singing the alma mater. One of my favorite things about high school football, the camaraderie among the players, and also, the connection they have between the crowd. Family come to watch them play. Didn't go the Blue Devils' way tonight. Couldn't get much going on offense. Drayton had a whale of a night punting the football, and this one's gonna sting a little bit homecoming night. But at the end of the day, they fought it out and didn't quit, didn't roll over and die. Played hard till the end. Just wasn't the better team tonight.
You bet, and they played good. I could give you a lot of stats right here, but they're not the type of stats you want to repeat right here. The Blue Devils had a good night. Just couldn't get any points on the board. One good pass completion tonight. Runners had some good runs, but a lot of times it wasn't for a lot of yards. So good effort and good heart.
And none of them back to back.
Right. Pretty sporadic on getting good stats right there. So we won't go into those. It'll just be homecoming 2018 junior high football Monday at Merritt. Order your pumpkin rolls. Next Friday night we will be at Sayre for a district matchup, and Sayre got beat tonight. So Cordell's 0-4. I think Sayre might be Are they 1-3 or 0-4? They're 0-4, I believe.
I believe so too.
Yeah, so it'll be a good matchup right there, and have a chance. And when you go to Sarah, you can have a good time. Get out and support these young men because they work hard. The cheerleaders doing a good job. The flag crew, band doing a great job. Tell your sponsors thank you. They make this all possible. And I think Fox Radio, we've been working Chad pretty hard, and we finally got everything together. I think everything worked good tonight on all different stations. They had one game last night where Hobart spanked Hinton pretty good, but then the other good games went good for Mangum, so hopefully Mike had a good night doing that game, and then Mike had a good night doing the Cordell game tonight. If you just make Cordell win,
hey, well, if I was better luck, hey, we'd be on the other end of this one. Well, we're going to wrap it up here tonight from Blue Devil Stadium. Blue Devils fall on homecoming 2018, fall 21-0 to the Merritt Oilers. And 0-1 in district play, so there's some teams in district that we can compete with. Competed really well. The scoreboard didn't reflect actually how tough the game was, but Blue Devils fall tonight and heading to the locker room. Everybody leaving the field. So from Cordell Stadium, for Mike Sutherland, good night. Dudley, good night. Be safe driving 2 blocks to your house, buddy.
You bet. And we'll be back next Friday night at Sarah America now.
All right. Good evening.
Commercial.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.